here at least long enough for the whole delay to pass over. So then I know, oh, we're live now. We're live now. No, what up? What up, chat? How y'all doing tonight? Great to see everybody. Oh, it's been so long. So long. It's almost been a year since I've had only 2 live streams. That's so too few less that I need to be doing. I need to be fucking streaming like I just need to. I know I miss it. So tonight we're gonna do a bunch of fucking good streaming. We're gonna have a great fucking time. I've got really good people with me tonight. I'm gonna have a great fucking chat because I always have a great fucking chat. The best fucking chat in the world. We're gonna put up ones. We're gonna be putting ones in the chat all night long because that's what we do over here on fucking Team Skeptic. We're gonna talk some shit about a fucking Karen who sued me and lost, and now she's sitting in jail because she's stupid as shit, and that's what she deserves. And yeah, we have her ex Chuck is gonna be here tonight. We have Colin. He's gonna be here tonight. Let me bring them on, maybe 2 at a time. I don't know. 1 at a time. Here we go. First off, Colin, what's going on, brother?
What's up, Skeptic? How are you?
Oh man. Love you, bro. Miss you. We haven't been doing this enough.
How are your Euro travels?
Yeah. Yeah, I had a really good time. We'll have to talk about that on another stream because I went crazy. I got some updates to all that too. So yeah. But yeah, we had a great time.
Good.
And then we also have Chuck. Chuck will be here tonight as well. Here you go, Chuck. Say what up.
What's up, guys? What's up, Colin? What's up, Skeptic? Good to see you guys.
Yeah. Good to see you guys as well. Good to see you guys as well. Let me get your right screen right there. Boom. Yes. All right. And we also have something to talk about tonight. Okay. So the reason why we're doing this tonight. So all in all, this whole thing started out as a 4-part series, right? Me and Chuck can attest to this. He and I planned all this out from the very, very beginning. Well, not the very beginning, because of course Chance brought us together. I was covering Lindsay's, her behavior in court, and then of course Chuck reached out to me to say, "Hey, I'm Chuck. I'm the guy. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you." And I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, badass. Nice to meet you, Chuck." Well, I thought that was gonna be the end of it. Me and Chuck, our relationship had ended there, but no, it did not. It brought us even further and beyond. And now it's amazing because then I got sued and he reached out to me and he was like, "Yo, my ex is suing you." And I was like, "What? Who are you, Chuck? Who the fuck's Chuck?" No, but I did know. I did remember him very well. So I looked into it and I was like, "Oh, damn, she's suing me. This is great." And so obviously, when I consulted with my attorney, he said, "Don't talk about it, because she hasn't served you yet, so fuck her, but don't even talk about it." So I didn't talk about it. I let it slide until it all passed, and then Chuck and I set these wheels in motion, because she did get labeled a vexatious litigant and she can no longer fucking sue anybody, so fuck her. And she's in jail anyway, so fuck her twice. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so we came here today because this was all planned. There was a part 5, or it was originally going to be the part 4, which is going to be me and Chuck doing something behind the scenes. Him telling us all about the other things that didn't get covered in the court videos, and there's a big story to be heard here. I'm not gonna. Well, you haven't heard anything yet. You've just seen her behavior in court, and you're like, "What a crazy lunatic, psycho chick," Chuck's about to tell you really what a crazy lunatic, psycho chick she really was, and he's going to bring the receipts as well. It's not just a one-sided story. He's actually got receipts to show you guys, and there's a story to be told here. But there's a reason why we brought him here today, and it's because Chuck needs our help, okay? And you know how I am. I don't do fundraisers. I don't do for anybody. I really don't. But for Chuck, I am. I'm gonna, because he needs some legal fees help. Excuse me, he needs some legal fees help, and I'm gonna turn it over to him so he can tell you what kind of situation he's in, and then he's gonna turn it back to me, and I'm gonna tell you guys how we're gonna help him out. All right, so go ahead, Chuck.
Well, thank you. I have a huge history of litigation with Lindsay. It started with an initial custody order after we broke up, or a custody hearing after we broke up, and it was overturned, and we had to have a second custody hearing, as well as I had to file for a PPO. There were a whole bunch of other police activities. My lawyer was amazing. A lot of people saw Andy Fanton in some of the other videos. They like his shirts and his style. But Andy went above and beyond for me, showing up at midnight, going to the police station with me, trying to get this thing solved any which way that we could. Andy put everything on the line for me, and I owe him the world for that. My kids are safe, and I have to repay Andy, and I'm struggling to do that right now.
Yes. So the reason why we're here tonight is because he has a GoFundMe, and I would like you guys to help out. You guys always have been very supportive of what I do, and I really appreciate that. You know, I try never to take advantage of my audience, and I don't want to seem like I'm trying to take advantage of you now. But I do want to say that, you know, if you can help out, a few dollars here, a few dollars there, we would greatly appreciate it. There's a limit to the GoFundMe, so we'll run the GoFundMe until the limit gets hit, and then we'll take it down and let him take care of the fees that he needs to take care of, and then we'll let's see what we can do. You know, I do appreciate, but we have a show for you as well. We're not just going to be asking you for any money or anything like that. I just want to say that there is a point to this, and we could use your help. But we do have a show for you as well. So we'll prepare to be entertained for, you know, even if you just want us to be here, and all the support you can do is just in the chat to tell Chuck that you're here for him. That would be great, you know, because he could use that as well. And Chuck, if you wouldn't mind, I don't think, I do have your GoFundMe. I think it's in the chat. If somebody could go in the chat and get that, and one of the moderators, and put it, there it is right there. Chuck's GoFundMe, Epiphanies right there. I'm going to go ahead and pin that to the top. And guys, I would appreciate it. Anything that comes in, Chuck, if anything comes in, be sure to let me know, and we'll stop every so often and update everybody on the GoFundMe. But I would appreciate it, people. Thank you. All right, now before we get started, we are going to do the super chats that came in. And that's the other thing, Chuck. We'll talk about the super chats at the end also, because we'll put that towards you as well. All right, so let me pull up the super chats and get that taken care of. We have, let's see. Oh my God, there's a few of them. All right, Zurith Moonpaw, Biddy's but BT, cause YouTube. That is all. I have no idea what that means, but thank you very much. Tharina came new member. Thank you very much. Jamie Fresser, member 17 months. Thank you very much. Sarah, member 24 months. Thank you. Carla, just being me, member for 3 months. Great to be in a live chat with all of you. Thank you very much. Egyptian Roughneck, Wrangler's Bounty Hunter, member 11 months. Started watching you 2 years ago. Stick strong, yes sir. Zareth Moonpaw for $5. Genuinely a hilarious creator. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. My only issue: SovCits can't be brain donors. They never had any. That's true. Angelina, thank you very much. Hi, Team Skeptic, first live. I appreciate you. Frank Perry, RIP DAC, $2. Glad you're back. We don't have to deal with BS. Yeah, you're not going to deal with any BS tonight. Miss Chris Clark, $2. All hail king of the t-shirts. You know it, baby. You know it. Hey, that's why I wore this one tonight, because we're the good guys. That's what we do. Right? It's good to see you. It jumped on me. Not all crazy. It's good to see you, Team Skeptic. Good to see you too, Epiphanies. I appreciate it. Not all Karens are crazy for $5 from Karen. Karen, you're amazing. The Karen we're talking about tonight's a piece of shit, but you're amazing. Number one in my heart. Elaine Aller, $5. Glad to help. Love the content. Fox Feathers, new member. Thank you very much. Heather, new member, new 12 minutes, 12 baby talk. Just thank you. Jeff C499 Team Chuck all the way. And Jackalope Herdmaster, member 61 months, baby. Let's go. All right, now we can go. All right, so what are we going to do first tonight, Chuck? I'm going to turn it over to you. There's a lot of people. So first off, if any big contributions come in, just let me know, and we'll stop and we'll handle those. But where do you want to start at tonight? Because there's a story to be told here, right? And where do you want to start at? You tell everybody a little bit about you, how you met Lindsay, and how we got to the point we're at today. And when you need me to show something you've told me to show, I'll show it.
Oh my God.
For sure. I met Lindsay in the end of 2017. I was wow. Okay. $1,000 just came through on the GoFundMe. Thank
Oh,
you so
wow.
much.
For
Your
real.
ball.
Derval, thank you. Wow. I don't know what
Oh,
to say.
I'm gonna cry.
Deval, you're awesome.
You're awesome.
You're
Wow.
beyond amazing.
I met Lindsay in the end of 2017, and I was a recently single, full custody dad with my other daughter that a lot of people have heard about. Um, Lindsay was probably at the only place in her life that she had her stuff together. She had a job for UPS. She had a really nice place to live. She had full custody of her daughters. Um, she seemed like an amazing woman. Um, there were some red flags probably looking back, but I mean, pretty quickly it unraveled. She was evicted from her house. She had nowhere to go. Her daughters, were looking at Christmas without presents. Um, so I stepped in, I helped her out, and we ended up all living together at my place and, doing the best to try to make it work and be a family. Um, she had issues with her ex-husband. He reopened another custody case and ended up getting full custody of her children late 2018. We'd been together about a year. So going into 2019, she really started getting into the sovereign citizen kind of stuff during that court case. She was, and I don't know all the specifics, she was real guarded with all the specifics, but definitely a lot like my case, a lot of similarities, threatening the judges, the courts, the police officers, suing everybody. And she made a huge mess of it and ended up losing custody. And then we go into 2020 with the COVID lockdowns and the politics of the time. I mean, she just absolutely went into a downward spiral. I don't know how else to describe it. Our one kid was born in 2019. She had told me that she forgot to take her birth control and forgot to tell me that she forgot to take her birth control. We had a child. Within 90 days, she was pregnant again. We had Irish twins. They're 1 year and 1 day apart. I see a lot of comments that are like, how could you stick it in crazy? What's wrong with Chuck? What an idiot. Like, people get tricked. Plain and simple. Like, she is very charismatic when she wants to be, at least back when she had the looks to do so. She has excuses for everything, and I was naive. I'm a lot smarter now. This whole ordeal has completely changed me. I'm a lot more wise to people, to red flags. Chuck got seduced, it says in the comments. I thought I found somebody who was worth putting the effort into. I really did, and I did fall for her hard. And I mean, what can you do? Like, you have to put yourself out there. For me, like, I would like to be a cautionary tale to other people. Like, these kinds of people with these ideologies, they'll ruin your life. They will do everything they can to tie you up with legal problems. They'll squat in your house. They'll steal from you. They will argue up and down with the police that what they stole from you was theirs, fair and square, and turn everything into a civil matter. And you can't sue someone in a civil matter that doesn't have any money. I mean, I could sue. I could get a judgment, but I'd never see a dollar. Lindsay Duneske has close to $100,000 in judgments in the Garden City courts. If you look it up on the My Court website, she has tens of thousands of dollars of judgments, probably 8 or 9 of them. I'd never see a dollar from her. There's nothing I could do. But when people like that want to argue sovereign law and common law, she argued with the police that we were common law married because she was my girlfriend for 5 years. When I came to get my camper that she was trying to sell on Facebook Marketplace, She barricaded herself inside and started yelling out every amendment that was ever written until the police threw their hands in the air and they couldn't help me.
And you have that's part of the videos that we have for tonight, correct?
Yeah, part of the videos and a lot of the screenshots. Because that whole part is absolutely crazy. When I basically was robbed for everything that I owned, darn near. I managed to save a few things, but I watched as everything that I'd worked my whole life for was just sold on Facebook Marketplace, on Craigslist, through private chat groups on Facebook that people were sending me. I went with the police. I went with the titles to my equipment. There was nothing I could do because she's a crazy fucking sovereign citizen. And those people are extremely dangerous. If it was like that when I met her, I would have ran away and burned the earth between me and her. But, they have to start at some point, and I got to witness the birth of an insane sovereign citizen, really.
And it's crazy because when I was a lot younger, there was somebody who approached me about some sovereign citizen stuff. And of course, I was naive then. I didn't believe them, but I also didn't disbelieve. I didn't think they were wrong. I just didn't say, oh, I'm going to change my life. But they were like, if you don't contract with the government, you don't ever have to pay taxes. And I was like, what? Like that? I've never heard that before. But this was when I was a lot younger too. I was also much more impressionable. So if I had believed that could have taken me down a rabbit hole. Fortunately, it was when I was, before the internet really blew up, because had it been, had the internet been around a lot more and I looked into it, I might have fallen down that rabbit hole. I could see how somebody would, that it's really not that hard once if you're not aware of your confirmation bias and you're looking for something that agrees with you internally in the way you think. So once you find that, it's easy to continue to believe that and continue to move down that direction. You said she was also a flat earther too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
That came up.
Well, there you go. Lindsay Duneske's a flat earther, the whole world. She can prove the whole world. She not only can she beat all Supreme Court justices and knows more than any sitting judge out there, but she also knows more than, physicists, geologists, and the entire body of science at this point, just does because she knows.
We need to send her ass to Antarctica.
Yeah, right.
She can go be a sovereign citizen by herself in Antarctica, and she can prove the world's flat down there.
Now, I do want to... Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I guess she had a theory that Elon Musk was using SpaceX to attempt to pierce the firmament to show the world that the Earth was flat. Yeah, goes that deep.
Yeah, I've heard some craziness lately. It's tempted me to get back into the flat Earth. Let me read out some super chats, and then if we have any GoFundMe, if you want to do like a GoFundMe update when you get an opportunity, I'm gonna read out some super chats. And we have 1,400 people watching. Hey, great to see you guys. I never live stream, so what the fuck are y'all doing here? You got better things to do with your lives. Go do them. I'm just kidding. Don't go do them. I love you guys. All right, hold on. Let me get caught up. Okay, we have... All right, Cocktail's first live chat. Let's see, we're getting back there. Beer money for... Oh, there it is right there. Phil Cordeau, 10 or 20 Canadian dollars for our fucking brothers up north. Beer money for Chuck. Yes. Casamayo, a new member, thank you very much. Name and badge number, first live chat. Name and badge number, goddammit, $5. Thank you very much. Low with the down, $2. Cocktails tonight, you seem extra happy. Love you. Actually, I have not had a cocktail yet. I believe Chuck might have had one or two. I've been watching him sipping over there. One, okay. Well, we may institute a cocktail rule moving towards it. If we hit the GoFundMe, we'll definitely turn this into a Whiskey Wednesday on Saturday for sure. Because I got some whiskey right here, so and some whiskey back there if I need to go get more. You know what I'm saying? But yes, and we have some videos to watch, and we're about to get to those videos. Jessica McCain for $5 says, no crayon munchers here. lots of crayon munchers in jail right now. Oh, and then, hey, hold on. But once I get done with this, before we go any further, we need to update the people on Miss Duneske's current situation, because we need to tell you guys about the last couple of hearings. We couldn't bring them to you because they are private. And I'm trying to FOIA them right now. But if I can get my hands on them, believe me, you'll be seeing them. There was privacy issues or whatever. Colin almost got sent to Guantanamo Bay, so we got a big shout out to Colin. We got to talk about that, but we do also have an update. But let me finish getting through these super chats. We're going to get the update, and then we're going to go back to Chuck's story. Chuck, what's the update on the GoFundMe right now?
Right now, refresh. Holy crap! It says 2,237.
Damn.
38 donations.
38 of you. Thank you so fucking much. I appreciate that so fucking much. Well, I'll give you an opportunity to thank each and every one of them individually when we get to that point. But I just wanted to get the update so we know where we're at. And thank you for everybody that's been able to throw a couple of dollars in there. I really, really appreciate it. All right, let me finish reading these over here, because we also have these to give you at the end, Chuck. So we'll talk about that. Okay, so isn't that special? New member. Sidekick, $10. Thank you very much. Baked Buddhist. All right, new member. Let's go, baby. Carl, just being me, $5 for Chuck's children. May you all find peace. That's what the goal is to help Chuck continue to fight her so that him and his children can continue to find peace. Because once she gets out, she's going to be a nightmare. We all know that. Right? That's the one thing we can agree on. I think we haven't had a good one in the chat right now. Can we put one in the chat if we all agree? If you agree that Lindsay Duneske's a goddamn nightmare? Put a 2 if you're like, nah, she's just as crazy as my old bitch. She's fucking cool shit. I love her. Look at all the ones. They know. Oh man, okay, look at them. So yeah, that's they are. But anyway, okay.
Oh, they're going.
What's that?
Sorry.
What was that? What happened?
Laughing at the
Chat
wolf.
took off.
Oh yeah. Look at that chat. 2 LLO kidding. Taco's not kidding. He never kids in the chat. Then we have Charizard for 1,500 Egyptian pounds. I believe that is. Thank you very much. That's very, very generous of you as well. Thank you very much. Susan Ryan, new member. Thank you very much. Bry Hillier for $10. Thank you. So we support you, Chuck. Men start at such a disadvantage in court, and it's so blatantly obvious and unfair. The whole video is officially some of my favorite YouTube dudes. That's so awesome. Thank you very much. Destiny Barnes, member, 1 month. You were trapped. Yeah, he was. Michelle Leonel, too. I'll get it. I promise. A small donation made to gratitude for all my Team Skeptic channel views and my entertainment. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Sparkle Poots, Stilla. Johnny Depp got love bombed. Shit happens. Yeah. Shit happens. Kimberly G, $5. Thank you very much. I Am Jedi. Thank you very much. Has became a member. Uh-oh. We're getting there. Matt Weaver. Thank you very much. Member. Heidi Emery, $20. Chuck's Beer Fund. Woo, let's go, baby. Hillis Mallory, $5. Here's the thing. The SovCit movement is getting to the point that the law and courts are not putting up with it. I love that shit. They're shutting it down. They're shutting it down fast. And from my perspective, I love to see that. Courts doing the courts thing. All right. Snazin Rune, $20. Good luck. She's a nightmare. God damn, she's a nightmare. Mitchell Leonel, $4.99. Also donated in the GoFundMe. Is he getting Instagram super chats too? IG super chats too? I don't know. If you're talking about YouTube, yeah, I'll talk with him about getting him these at the end. We just looked down. I was like, oh shit, time to start, and we just started. So, from Austria to Chuck's Happy Hour Cocktail Fund. There you go. More for your beer fund. Oh, that whatever he's drinking tonight came from what was left of his beer fund the last time, which was over a month ago. Had to supply 2 crazy girlfriends, too easy falling for doom. For 20 knocks, say Quasamayo. Thank you very much, Susan Ryan. $10. Love you much. Skeptic donated to Chuck's Fund. First line chat, but yes, I think you're all loaded. I'm not yet. I'll get there tonight, I promise. All these, oh man, I'm going to have to do one for every one of these $20 super chats. Watch, that's what's going to end up happening. Just to show appreciation for the entertainment and enlightenment you provide. It's because of you, Team Skeptic, that jumped on me. It's because of you, Team Skeptic, that learned about sovereign idiots. I'm so sorry, Twin D. I apologize. Phil Cordeau, snacks for Chuck's kids. Thank you very much. They'll get it. We'll feed them pretzels. They're getting pretzels and popcorns, goddammit. All right, name and badge number. New member, thank you, name badger. Barbara Boyd, 20 goddamn euros. Let's go. I miss Europe. Ah, you're looking crashed. You see the white in my eyes? It crashed on me. I have to reload it. It's coming. We're almost done. We're about to get back to the Chuck.
I think you got too excited for it.
God damn it, I did. All right. Barbara Bold, thank you. Voight, Sparkle Poots. Woo! James Beechin, €10. Let's go, pounds. 10 pounds for Chuck from Great Britain. Sander and Dory prove the earth is a globe. I'm down for it. Let's go. Chuck, turning it back over to you.
Oh, my goodness.
I love that one, by the way. It's better than my Antarctica joke.
All right. So what do you want to do next? Where do you want to take this? Oh, let's talk about the update right here. Where is Lindsay at right now? So tell him what happened in court over the last 2 days.
So
or
Colin's
not
got
2 days, but 2 appearances.
Colin's got the skinny on the first one. I think he can tell that one better than me.
Okay, let's start with you, Colin. Yeah. No, why don't you tell this is about, okay, so Lindsay Duneske had 2 hearings that were recent hearings after the one that we captured on Zoom. The first one, Colin, was in person.
Yes. I went down there in person. I guess up there. I'm south of Michigan. So I went up there. I don't know how much of the story you want me to tell. I'll tell you about her court. So she fired her attorney. I guess, let me start at the very beginning. Do you want to talk about what she's charged with? Because this isn't the case that has to do with Chuck. This is a separate case where what is she charged with? It's a battery on Aaliyah, right? It's a felony, I believe. And
yeah, assault on a police officer.
Resisting arrest, I also think.
Okay, so this isn't the case that has to do with Chuck. It's a new arrest. But I was there in person, and let's see. She had an attorney after her arraignment, but she fired her attorney, and she went pro se, started doing her sovereign citizen stuff with the judge. But this is one of those really old school, scary judges that just stopped her from talking. And she stopped. The whole thing lasted about 2 or 3 minutes. She said maybe 3 things. The judge stopped her every single time. And then she asked for a bond reduction. And a little subnote on this story. I got introduced to the judge in a way that I didn't want to get introduced to the judge. And I told him why I was there. And I was there on behalf of Chuck to see what happened with Lindsay, kind of give him a little bit of rundown. And when she asked for a bond reduction, he used what I said to him to keep her in jail. So I don't know if he had that information already, but on the record, he did say, it has come to my attention that you have been absconding in Florida. You just got back and you picked up this charge. I do not trust you. I'm keeping you in jail. I am not changing your bond. And then he just hung up on her. Didn't let her say another word. So that was hearing number 1. That was the one I was at. It lasted about 3 minutes.
Okay, and now we're going to go to Chuck, because Chuck had somebody who was at hearing number 2. So hearing number 2, how did that go?
Yeah, I found out on social media that one of her ex-husband's relatives went to that court hearing, and she was offered a plea deal to plea it down to a misdemeanor, and she refused the plea deal. Then the judge went on to say, you're being charged with a felony. This is a 2 to 4 year felony, I believe. And she said, wait, never mind. I'd like the plea deal. And they said, it's too late. You already rejected it. She noticed that woman was in the courtroom, had brought a friend with her as well, and then demanded the judge remove them from the courtroom, so they were part of a gang stalking and harassment campaign against her. But the judge apparently said that it was open court, and unless they were testifying, they had every right to be there. She told them that the chlamydia was back, I guess, and that the judge needed to release her from jail right away so that she could get an oral surgeon. To which it said online that the judge responded that they had great doctors in the Wayne County Jail and that he would note on her case that she needed medical attention. That was the skinny of what I read. Again, I wasn't there. That's just what I heard from somebody posting online that was there. During that, somehow she pissed the judge off enough that her bond went from 1% of 10,000, so she needed 1,000 to get out. He raised it to 25,000, no cash surety, so it'd be $25,000 cash with a tether. So it says in the chat, those darn STDs.
Yeah, and it was funny because I just want to break in real quick. I had Peg Leg Finance. I like Peg Leg Finance. That's some good people right there. Very good people.
Peg Leg is
Very
awesome.
fair. Yes, he breaks some shit down. I like him. He breaks down. He sent me a message. He was like, "Hey man," because I made that. I was like, "Ain't nobody want to touch your STD stained shit, Lindsay." In a video, he was like, "Hey, just for like, you might want to be sure that's true before you say something like that in a video. Just giving you the heads up." And I totally appreciate the heads up because I really do appreciate that. But I'd never responded back to you. But it's like I wanted to respond back to you. Yes, I have a video of her saying, "God damn it, I got fucking chlamydia," or whatever she says. Like, so the joke is like, it's true. It's just me calling the truth out. You know me, I act like a third grader every once in a while, and that was one of those third grade moments. I apologize, Chad. Please forgive me.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
So if she's in jail with a bunch of people that have the clap, does that make it the applause?
It's probably yes. But okay. So now we've updated them. She has worked herself from a $1,000 get out of jail, free card, or get out of jail for $1,000 card. She had one of those, and she turned that into a $25,000 cash card. So she's gonna have to put up some money to get out of jail. So she's there. She's like there for a while. I'm sorry. What's that?
That sounds like the judge basically held her in contempt. She was talking back so much that he just raised the bond.
Yeah, and her case got transferred from the 25th district to the 3rd district. If anybody's following it in the Michigan court system or whatever, you'll notice it's gone from 25th and now it's in 3rd. So all right. So
actually, I did reach out. I reached out to the 3rd district yesterday, and they couldn't provide a court date yet. They said they're so backlogged with bond overs.
Yeah.
It shows an April 8th date for her next hearing, but they said that's not accurate.
Okay. So we'll figure out when her next court date, and we'll have somebody there to get that information to you guys back. Hopefully, we'll be able to bring actual footage to you, and I'm doing my best to get it, but it's not always possible. Sometimes we just have to have somebody that's willing to put their freedom on the line. Colin, really, man, we should tell the story so people will go sub to you. You need subs. You're hurting right now.
Well, thanks. That's really nice of you.
Well, we'll get to that later, though. All right, so everybody kind of wants to watch a video. So, Chuck, where are we at in the story where we can show a video?
I think the first one that I sent you from my house.
Okay. Let me get it.
That one's got no sound. I made it so that we could talk right over it.
Yeah, I can just play it, and give me 1 second, audience, and I'll get that for us. 1 second.
So this video is basically, we saw some of the eviction. After Lindsay was evicted from the house, and I was able to get back in there, this was basically my first look at my beautiful home. She'd been there. She got the PPO against me and kept me from going to the house in January of 23. This is June of 23. So I haven't been there for a half a year. Last time I saw the house, it was as I'd remembered it, and this is me doing a walkthrough my very first time seeing it.
I'm almost ready for you. Hold on, I'm pulling it up right
At
now.
the end of that video, there's a bunch of screenshots. While all this was going on, like I'd mentioned earlier, I was watching a bunch of my valuable stuff being pawned online. I had
Okay,
quite a few things that were gone, so I put a bunch of the screenshots from that on the end as well.
I'm gonna play this right now, the video, while you kind of tell everybody what's going on in this video. Okay, here we
Yep.
go.
Yep, that's it. So I'm coming up the back porch of the house here. And now, mind you, up until she ran off and the FBI found her, my kids were living here. The slider
Back window
windows busted out.
busted out, glass
Yeah.
all over the ground.
And they had changed the lock, so I had to pull this off. That's what I'm doing in the video here is I'm pulling that wood off so that I can slide into the opening there. But I took out the audio because it was just me breathing heavy, and I figured everyone would make fun of me, so I figured it'd be easier to talk over it. So that's the
Yeah, I'd
inside. You see all the
definitely make
broken
fun of you.
glass.
A good call.
Right. And I know that. And if you look around the house, I mean, it's garbage, just garbage everywhere, dog poop and liquor bottles. And obviously, I couldn't show the stuff that we talked about. That's against YouTube's policies, but the adult toys that were everywhere, the just the filth. The place was absolutely filthy, full of trash. We got the biggest dumpster that we could rent and several people to empty it out, sanitize it, clean it, fix all the broken glass and shampoo the carpets. That's one of my kids' rooms that her teenage daughter was staying in with her boyfriend. The kids' bathroom. That was the cleanest part of the house, believe it or not. And then this was my two little ones were sharing a bedroom. That's what their room looked like. And then my other daughter's room. And that's the other daughter that was with me. So I don't know who was in that room, who was sleeping in there, what they were doing in there. Those other people were living in my house. Just an absolute, I mean, you can imagine walking in. And I did put after photos of my house that kind of show what it was, what it had looked like before. But I mean, this was absolutely heartbreaking, devastating to see the destruction and just the chaos and the filth. And I mean, all those liquor bottles, you got to imagine those people weren't there that long to have like 30 or 40 fifths and bottles of wine, Everclear 151, tons of bottles of tequila, prescription bottles laying everywhere, dispensary bags laying everywhere. Like they were partying while my 3 and 4-year-old kids were in the house. Smashed out windows, glass everywhere. It was horrible. That's the bill for the glass. That was about $600 for the glass for the slider. That's a couple police reports where she was claiming sovereign law and that she owned all my belongings. And these are more screenshots of all my stuff. I had a Terramite T5C backhoe and a 6x10 hydraulic dump trailer, my camper, chainsaws, hand tools. I also put in that folder a spreadsheet that my lawyer had asked me to make that was all of the things that were stolen from me that I could think of. That was over $30,000 in tools and equipment, and it was a lot. So not only was all my stuff stolen, my kids were traumatized, my house was destroyed, and she stole everything, like the pots and pans, the spoons and forks, the towels, the blankets, the kids' toys, Haley's electronics, their clothes. I had to replace everything to have a home for small children, from the condiments in the fridge to the pillowcases on their pillows, clothes for them, everything.
Bro, these set of photos right here, man, I swear to God, she looks like Bigfoot.
You
Like,
should rewind that. You should
yeah,
rewind that because um, I wanted to give you a
she
little
just looks like
backstory.
a
So
she just looks like a Bigfoot right here,
she
like a
was trying so
Sasquatch.
hard to sell my camper. During COVID, I did a frame off rebuild on a 1970 Prowler camper. I took a lot of pride in it. The inside is immaculate. It's really cool. Whatever. She was trying to sell it for $10,000. And I said, with everything she's stolen and everything that's happened over my dead body, I'm going to let her get it. So I got a team of people together, somebody with a PPO and a concealed carry, somebody with a nice camera that could record it, a couple people as witnesses, and somebody to drive a truck. And we went there and we got my camper back the day she had someone coming to buy it. Backed up to it first try, dropped it on the hitch, got out of there. It was amazing. And those stills that you saw were her coming out of the house dressed like some extra from freaking Clockwork Orange with a hammer in her hand. And she was calling the police.
Shit,
screaming
House
at
of
the
a
police, "He's
Thousand
stealing my
Corpses.
camper."
House of a Thousand
Right.
Corpses. You know what I'm saying? Some Rob
And she's
Zombie
screaming
shit.
at the police. They're stealing my camper. It's the only thing I have left. Please help me. Please help me. But the thing she didn't realize is I went to the police station before that and I said, officers, you've told me that you won't do a civil standby at that house anymore due to the number of police calls. They said, that's right. We will not do a civil standby. We will not respond to that address for any reason unless it's on fire. I said, okay, well, I'm going there to get my camper. So if you get a call, it's me. We're getting my camper. You saw the title. It is what it is. And I knew that pulling up, and she didn't know that. So she was on the phone the whole time screaming at the cops, who we all already knew and met and saw and knew that they weren't going to come. So that was the icing on the cake. Those stills right there took a lot of planning and a lot of coordination and a lot of help for me to get. So
Wow.
fuck you, Lindsay.
Yeah, right. Okay, so let's just go over, because we do have a lot more people here now than were here at the very beginning of the live stream. So I just want to kind of let everybody know. We'll give everybody an update at where the GoFundMe is at. But right now we are doing a GoFundMe for Chuck. He does have $5,000 that he owes to Andrew Fanta, which is his lawyer who's been helping him litigate against Lindsay Duneske. Of course, right now she can't do shit now because she's in jail. But when she gets out of jail, it's going to be a whole new round of having to get a lawyer and everything like that. And we're just here to help him clear up his old debt with Andrew Fanta. So we're raising lawyer fees of $5,000. Where's the GoFundMe at right now?
3117.
3117. Okay, and we do have also super chats over here that'll be going to him as well. So right now we're getting close. I do appreciate everybody that can help out. And again, if you can't, but just by being here to support the stream, that's plenty of help as is. And we have some more videos to show you. We're not done. That's just the first one right there. That's just the state of the house that was left to him and his family when Lindsay finally got out of the way. That's where they left the house. And wow, let's just go ahead and take this IMO for $100. Here's $1 for every time she unmuted that damn Zoom monitor. Give those kids a hug from Team Skeptic Group Troops. Let's go, baby.
Oh my God.
Nah, but seriously, thank you to everyone. Thank you to everyone. And I'll go through the other super chats. I ain't forgot about any of you guys. But okay, so now we're going to move on. So after so Lindsay's terror didn't stop with Chuck. And we have receipts for those too. So Lindsay's terror didn't stop with Chuck. What happened after finally you got her out of your way? Of course, she couldn't stop because this isn't just by accident. This is Lindsay's her thing, right? This is what she does to people. So clearly, when you were no longer her victim, even though you were still a target on her list, she found a different victim. Was that correct?
Yeah. And it was me, and it was more than just me, though. I don't want to. My ex-wife Stephanie and her husband Nick were huge supporters of mine, huge targets of Lindsay's. They were sued by her. They're in the club with you, Skeptic, of being sued by Lindsay Duneske frivolously. My cousin Paula, I love you, Paula.
Let's go, Stephanie.
Very,
Paula.
Lindsay gave all these people death threats. She had these people honestly, like, seriously upset, concerned, losing sleep, worried. She was absolutely insane. You saw some of the text messages, like the email to my lawyer and some of the messages to myself. But, a lot of my family are good, honest, a lot of them, besides me, these are good people, and an insane person like that shook them to their core, so I don't want to gloss over the fact that there was a whole slew of people along with me that were in her reign of terror, but she got away. She did the malicious destruction of property. She did the harassment. She freaked out on me that she could, and she ran away. And she met a fella by the name of Tommy. She met Tommy on Twitter. They bonded over corrupt courts, some of the things that Tommy had going on. He was involved in some lawsuits with work and some whistleblower kind of stuff. And him and Lindsay met, and in a very, very short time, she was telling everyone she was married to Tommy. She had power of attorney over Tommy. And before you know it, she's in Tommy's apartment. Her and Tommy have an apartment in Roseville, and she goes fucking insane. Way quicker than she did with me. This is a matter of a couple months. If you look in the Tommy folder, I've got a few pictures. They're 1, 2, 3, and 4, I think. Pictures when they met.
Yeah, I'm pulling
pictures
it up right now.
With the engagement ring saying that they're married. And then a picture of a mental health petition from Tommy against Lindsay, because quite quickly it became apparent to Tommy that Lindsay had some mental issues. There's a few videos in that folder that are Lindsay's standoff in Tommy's apartment with the Roseville Police Department, who she sued, if you look it up on Pacer, unsuccessfully also.
Okay, so yeah, I'll pull those videos up. Give me 1 second. Just gotta
shout out to Tommy if I can. I met Tommy
for sure.
Tommy and I, we had a man-to-man talk. We both kind of understood what had happened to us, how bamboozled we both were, and Tommy took me to the storage unit where Lindsay Duneske had a bunch of the stuff she stole from me, and let me go through and get a few of my kids' things back that were sentimental to them. Thank you, Tommy. From one man to another, thank you.
That's awesome.
I actually got a couple things that were sentimental to me as well. And I even found some things that were pretty important to Lindsay, and I told him to make sure that if he defaulted on the storage unit, to make sure they got to her, involving a deceased relative of hers. But Tommy's a great guy. I feel for Tommy. He went through a little more explosive but much shorter period with Lindsay. He did get some of his stuff stolen. He got his house squatted in. He went through a huge nightmare with her. And I texted him. I told him to show up in the comments. So if you're out there, Tommy, say what's up.
Shout out to Tommy.
What up, Tommy?
Hey, and I'm getting all 3 videos for you right now, just so we can just play them in one right after.
Are you able to throw those pictures up?
Yeah, I'll grab those here in a second as well.
Nice.
All right, so here we go. This is the part 1 right here.
Just want to let everybody know. I'm trying to flip the camera, but I don't see how. I've had to barricade myself in my house because this crazy drug addict was my roommate, and he relapsed, and he won't stop harassing me. And so I barricaded the door to keep him away from me until I can get a PPO. And then he went and found somebody to petition me, and they're trying to literally, with not seeing my evidence, they want me to open the door so they can take me away when I've done nothing. Literally nothing. But I want to, this guy gave me an STD, and I'm trying to get better from it, and I won't give him what he wants. So he's literally trying to have me petition because I won't do everything that he wants, and I won't let him harass me and torture me. He's literally bringing up the fact that I have a dead baby, and I had to. Sorry, I look really bad because my face is swollen from kissing him, and he had chlamydia. So now I have a tooth infection because he gave me chlamydia when I was getting work done on my teeth, and it got into my neck, and I'm all swollen. I can barely talk.
Oh, please don't pause it on her.
No,
I just want to say, and if there's any doctors in the chat, I did a little Google research. You can't get chlamydia in your mouth from kissing somebody. Just putting that out there. You can unpause it.
Dr. Chuck says you can't get chlamydia from kissing women with chlamydia. Calm down, Chuck. Calm down, chat.
Come on, chat. It's
put
true, right?
Put a 1 in the chat if that's gross. Put a 2 in the chat if you're out there learning shit.
I can't get my kids someone, but if you grab a doorknob,
I just witnessed my neighbor lose their baby traumatically, so I had to relive my abuse, and I got sad. And then he's saying I lost my mind simply because I got upset that these people lost their baby. And then he started, when he saw that I was down and I was weak and I was trying to get some rest, he literally started harassing me. He wants me to believe this stuff that isn't true about people that are harassing him, and nobody's harassing him. And he sees things and he hears voices and he's abusive. And all the women before me, he put me in a group chat with them, and he was being abusive in the group chat, and they started saying leave her alone, and the police won't even look at my evidence. So I want everybody to know what's going on. So here he comes again. You're not coming in, Tommy. I'm not leaving. I am not opening the door. You guys are you are threatening. No, I will. You give me a list. Give me a list and I'll give you your stuff. No. Please leave me alone. I am not coming out, and especially not coming out when the police are here, because they're trying to take away my freedom illegally, and I'm on live Facebook right now.
Lindsay?
No, sir. You're not gonna abuse me, and I'm not gonna just. I do not consent to your abuse, and I do not consent to contract with the police. I can send them the evidence that I'm mentally sound. The only thing that I
clearly. She's like, yeah, I can send you evidence and all this. As crazy as I fucking look, I've got the evidence to say that no, this is normal for me. Okay, I'm very normal right now. Oh my god.
My question is why. I mean, I guess why is not a good question. I don't know why. Why is anything? But she uses sovereign citizen arguments when not talking to the police or in court. Tommy's just a regular dude. I do not consent to the police. I do not contract.
Yeah.
He's not going to know what that means. Why are you saying that to him?
How old is Lindsay? I think she's 45, right? 45?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I saw her birth date on one of the court papers that she filed against me. All right, here we go. Finish this one off before we go. This is still video number 1. This is part 1 of 3 parts of a standoff, so get your fucking popcorn ready. It's Saturday night. It's time to fucking party. Team Skeptic style. Let's fucking go.
Feel crazy is when you're near me and you're abusing me, because that's normal abuse response.
That is a hard 45.
Just like when you said your dad was abusing you and you said you felt crazy, but guess what? Your dad wasn't abusing you. I see now it was you.
And I need you to sign that form so we can get the form.
I was gonna sign the form, but you're trying to have me petitioned when I've done nothing. No, you're
into a warrant if you don't fucking do it.
Then let him turn it into a warrant. It'll be a bench warrant. You can't force someone to take a mental eval when there's no evidence that I'm crazy.
That is the evidence.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, you did manufactured evidence. I never.
Manufactured evidence.
I-
You use your own text messages.
Okay, but you spliced them up. You showed part of the conversation. You are literally, you're harassing me. And so because you're harassing me and you're abusing me, I'm having second thoughts about helping you. And I don't want to hear your lies. And I'm saying, don't talk to me because you're lying and manipulating, and I don't want to hear it. See, this is it. This is ridiculous. This is because I declared myself the leader of the Michigan militia in Detroit, and now they're coming after me. And because I have a petition in for treason for the governor.
She is your leader, Michigan militia of Detroit.
Oh.
She just declares herself.
Dad, I declare I declare I'm not crazy.
I shall declare.
I'm not crazy, and I'm the leader of the entire Michigan militia of Detroit. Everywhere else, I don't know about everywhere else, but of Detroit, I got them. They're my people. She's the leader of a one-man army. That's it. God damn. Okay, but this is just the beginning. So let's say, there's a little bit more to this video, I think.
And the attorney general, and they don't want my petition going through because they know they're guilty, and I have evidence of it. And now they're using this guy who pretended to be a good guy, and I got an apartment with him, and now they're using him to try to put me in a mental institution.
Good for him. Somebody's fucking looking out for you.
Why are you doing this live? This is embarrassing.
Because that's how the Michigan militia of Detroit does it, bro.
Apparently. Hey, Skeptic, before this video is finished, pause it and rewind it to the beginning. I want to point something out.
Okay.
My roommate is trying to have me petitioned because I won't let him abuse me. Yvonne, they're trying to petition me because I won't let this guy abuse me.
God damn, she does look old.
Yeah, you're right. That is a really tough 55.
45. Don't even do that to her. Call her by the right age. Misaging her on purpose will get you fucking criminal charges these days. Come on. Where do you want to go? Very beginning?
Yeah, look at the... Wow, I didn't even notice whatever that is on the floor. The garbage can that she has pressed up against the door has a bunch of liquor bottles, like canned food in the garbage can. I'm guessing that's a garbage can. And that's not even explaining what's on the floor. And, this is on Facebook Live. So you're showing this to everybody, the conditions you live in. And yeah, when you show someone your garbage can and it's filled with liquor bottles, and then you have, I don't know, cans of beans. I think that's what was on top of it. It's like, okay, so you live on liquor and cans of beans.
Bro, this is...
I don't know why you're
this
showing
is just it's just like the dumpster training portion of her training in the Michigan militia of Detroit. They've got a mountain training, they've got a forest training, and a snow training, and dumpster training. She's going through dumpster training first. Succeeding, by the way. Look at all the shit in her house. She's living it up. Okay, so that was part one. All right, so before we go forward, let's do a couple of things. Let's update everybody on the legal fund for Chuck. Where are we sitting at, Chuck? We were at 3,200, I think, in the last one. Yeah, where are we at?
3117 was the last one. I'm refreshing it. 3802.
Oh, 3802, man. We're getting closer. We're getting closer, chat. Man, y'all are doing a wonderful thing for Chuck and the kids. This would be great if we can do this in this one live stream. I would really appreciate it. And if not, it's okay. We'll leave it up and overnight, and this will get us at least really close for other people to be able to help out. So thank you, anybody that's able to help out. I really appreciate it. Now we still have more to go, but I want to read just a couple of super chats because we're gonna get through them. We're gonna get through them, guys.
Skeptic.
Yes.
When you get to Heather's super chat, pause it. Let me read that one.
Okay. Let me find. Well,
it's my girlfriend. That's why.
No, I know. So we'll go up to the $100 one and we'll stop at that one since we already did that one. But I gotta go to where the last one was. All right, we're there anyway. Go ahead.
Yeah, it doesn't pop up on my screen, so I can't even see it anymore.
Oh, okay.
I guess I just assumed that.
No. I'm putting it. Look. I'm putting it right here for 10 Canadian, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm putting it. Hold on.
It
Listen, I'm putting it in the. I'm putting it in the chat right now. Go ahead, read it.
Oh, did you put it in the private chat?
No, I put it in the live chat. Oh my God! If you guys type really fast right now, he won't be able to. He'll have to scroll up and find it. Go chat.
You're talking over me. On behalf of all girlfriends, we
I'm
are
sorry.
not crazy
I'm sorry.
all the time. Hashtag check fund. Heather.
Yeah. Heather.
A giant shout a giant shout out to Heather for allowing me to do this tonight. This is our date night, and she was very understanding. So she is correct.
Thank you,
Not all
Heather.
girlfriends are crazy.
Isn't that special? Said I donated anonymous too. Aw. And Heather, thank you very much for being so cool. She does not consent to you saying that you like her online. It's a wild moment. I'm sorry about that, Heather. I didn't realize Colin was such a creep. Linda Boston, $2 for the super chat.
Spoiler alert, I don't even know who Heather is.
Me either. Peter, thanks for becoming a new member. Michelle, thank you for $5. I appreciate it. Another Squid 5 gifted membership. Thank you very much. Benjamin Brooks, member Tim Skeptic, new great deal. Michelle Leonel, too. She left a message. It says just to clarify and to give you more money as I listen to his story unfold. It's Michelle 1L. Oh god damn. Michelle 1L, not Michelle Leonel 2. It's Michelle 1L. Because her name is Michelle spelled with 1L. Boom. I'll never forget that until the next time you leave a super chat. Uniquely disqualified, $4.99. The witch gives us all a bad name. I'm sorry, Chuck. May Lindsay be blessed with eternal chlamydia and lice. Lots of lice. I love you, uniquely disqualified. Thank you. Paul of Scotland for 20 pounds said, Chuck, feel good fun. Irari umam est. But damn, Chuck, bro, your ex would turn psycho anyone. You are a force of nature, Charles. Kudos to you. And Skeptic, send me your post address and size for the rugby kit. Oh my God, yes, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Yes, I will get that. I'll probably be back actually in Europe in like 6 weeks, so maybe we'll get it while I'm out there. Whether to or not Harry, $2. Cool, thank you very much. Brett Johnson, new member, yes, thank you. Thorina, $5. Cheshire Cat is having trouble, so this is from him and myself for the big cat. Rest in peace. Oh, man. And we're at that $100 super chat where I said we're going to stop, but we're going to do them quick. We're going to go through another video, read a few more super chats. But right now, I am going to take my first shot of the night because this one's going out to Schrödinger's cat, the man, the myth, the never, ever will ever be forgotten legend, Schrödinger's cat. And he's worthy of my first shot of whiskey for the evening. Rest in peace, my friend. Rest in peace. And we're going to go right to part 2 of the standoff. Now, remember, we have a few more videos to go. This is only the third one, I think, that we're actually watching. And we have a few of them because she has a couple of exes that she's fucked over. Not just Chuck, not just Tommy, but another one too. And we have video and all that from him as well. So give us 1 minute. I'll take this shot. If my compatriots could take the shot with me. Love you guys. Everybody in the chat, put a 1 in the air and in the chat for Schrödinger's cat. The big cat. Love you, brother. You're always missed. And miss Schrödinger's cat too. Love her too. I don't remember whiskey tasting like that. All right, part 2.
You gotta drink something better.
Got 1. No, it's Jameson, baby. All day long. Let me get that. Don't laugh in the chat.
Laugh in the chat.
All right, here we go.
He just got back from Europe, and that's what he looks like when he takes a shot.
Man, hey, I drank in Europe, man. Like, oh my God. I have stories.
Oh, I know. All those 1 a.m. phone calls. If you tell me how much you love me, I'm aware.
I have stories to tell in Lisbon.
Right.
Lisbon, literally an entire fucking brawl broke out in front of me versus Benfica versus Sporting fans. And I'm like, right there, and all my friends at the end of it, they're like, man, we're so sorry. I'm only going to tell a small part because we got this whole thing. But he's like, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to do this in front of you. I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? I was like, this is a fucking party to me. I was like, let's fucking go. And then, we just partied. It was a badass party. But a whole brawl broke out like right in front of me at it says, shout out to fucking Miguel and Tomas and Rafa and Steven, my brother Steven, his birthday. Oh my God, it was fucking crazy. I got some stories, so. And I got an announcement to make, but it's not really about this before we get move on. Yes, very much so. Me and the animal, my good friend James, We always have crazy stories to tell about our travels. Like, it's wild, man. Like, I couldn't tell you all of them because we're on YouTube. You know, we'd have to go to somewhere else where we could talk a little more freely about all my stories. But he and I are getting real close to working out an agreement on doing a travel channel together. This is going to be something y'all will want to pay attention to. So be one day in the future, in the near future, because we're talking about this on Tuesday, in the very near future, I will probably be making an announcement about a travel channel between he and I, where one of us kind of takes the high road and does the fancy shit, and one of us kind of takes the low road and does the fun shit. And he's a fun motherfucker, so we each take a camera. And yeah, you ain't gonna, if this goes the way I can envision it, it's something you're not gonna want to fucking miss. I promise you that. And it's unique. Not gonna, not gonna do anything anybody else is doing, just what me and him do. And what the crazy shit we do is just nuts. So, all right, so back to Chuck. All right, part 2. This is what we're going to now. So I'm gonna let it play, and then we'll stop it if you need us to stop it. All right, here we go.
Yep.
Ripped my rotator cuff. They ripped a muscle in my chest. Yes. Okay. You're not being cooperative.
Hold on.
Okay. I'm not coming out
Hold
of
on.
my house.
This is oh yeah, y'all can't hear it. Yeah. 1 second. Let me get you guys on all three of
She
them.
left out the Third Amendment. They're clearly just there for quarter.
Hey, okay, so Chuck, please explain what's going on because we just kind of jumped into this. Please explain what's going on here.
So that first video was her kind of doing a standoff with Tommy, who's attempting to get her to let him in or get her out. So now the police have arrived, and they are telling her that they have a petition, a mental health petition for her, and she needs to come out. So these next 2 videos are her from the balcony, and then the next one is her at the door of the apartment when they come around.
Okay, so this one's her at the balcony, but the police are trying to get her to come out, correct?
Yeah, I think this one's just a couple minutes long.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong before you hit play. If they're there for a mental health petition, they're not going to leave until they... I don't want to say have her in custody because she's not under arrest, but they're not going to leave until they... I don't know what better word to say it. Secure her? Like, they're going to sit there, or they're going to... I don't know if they're going to break in on that, but they're not going to leave, right? That's how a mental health check works?
They have a signed order from a judge to bring her to the hospital. So, yeah, they're there.
Yeah, they're not leaving.
To do that.
With all this help, and she hasn't fucking learned how to fix it yet. God damn it. Here we go.
A lot of money wasted on her.
Ripped my rotator cuff. They ripped a muscle in my chest. Yes. Okay. You're not being cooperative. I'm not coming out of my house. This is my safe place. You have no jurisdiction.
Break the door down because you're not being cooperative.
No, you're not being cooperative. I'm wanting to, but he committed crimes against me. You guys have proof that he has a petition, and I have a text from Nicole saying that she was coerced. He said he had a petition for me to be getting a mental eval when he's in a psychosis. He took 240 milligrams of Adderall. I called you guys. You guys took him to the hospital. He was found to have tried to overdose, and he's been in a psychosis since April 15th. This is the right way. I'm protecting myself. I don't want him to break the door down. I want him to leave me alone. I said, give me a list. No, he doesn't. Why? No. I don't have to evict him. I just looked up the law in Michigan. Have you ever heard of the Violence Against Women's Act? I'm allowed to ask you guys to make him leave if he won't leave me alone. You won't let me even have my own room. And then he asked the police to shoot me. That's crazy. How about you give me your email and I'll send you some evidence of stuff that he's done to people in the past. No, I've been asking to make it. I'm not opening the door. Do you have a warrant? Okay, guys, here we go. I've basically told them that he's forcing me to try to have a relationship with him, and I don't want to be with him. And there's no warrant. There's no warrant. They're trying to have me committed, and they know I have a false arrest warrant for a failure of appear that I've never received service on. And so now they're going to let him break down the door. They're trying to say that they don't have to protect me, even though you just heard me say what he did. You guys need a warrant to come in here. You can't let him come in, and he's been harassing me. I said I'd be happy to give him his stuff through the balcony. The landlord wouldn't even help him because they can't help him because what he's doing is illegal. He's not allowed to do drugs here. He's supposed to be removed. He stole my Adderall, you guys. He literally stole my Adderall. That's a crime. He coerced someone to try to get me put in a hospital when I've done nothing but try to protect myself. He's breaking the law and you're helping him abuse me, and this is on Facebook Live.
Oh, well, it's on Facebook Live. Fuck. I guess that changes everything, right?
It's the news source that everyone goes for.
Yeah, right. All right,
In
so
times of need, Facebook Live.
yeah. All right, Chuck, how we looking over there on the GoFundMe? Any movement? And
Let me refresh it real quick.
And I'll read some super chats out while you get that ready. Terrapin 30, thank you very much. And IMO, $100 again. Thank you very, very much. Here's $1 for every time she unmuted that damn Zoom monitor. Give those kids a hug from Team Skeptic Group Troops again. Smitty, $5, a telethon to support sanity. That's exactly what this is. Objection 403, $5. What is everyone seeing her? I don't know. I was gonna say, does she have a goblin? I was gonna say she looks like a goblin to me. But you said you took it one bit further. Does she have a goblin? Golden. Oh, I read goblin. I read, does she have a goblin snatch or what? It's golden.
I think you read it the right way.
I think I read what everybody was thinking, not what was typed. I just heard the chat saying, yeah, that's what we were thinking, Skeptic. Thank you. But I read goblin snatch. Damn.
I've got a response to that.
That's crazy.
I got a response to that. When you meet someone for the first time that wants to be intimate with you, you meet their representative. You don't meet the real person. So you kind of fall for the person they want you to think they are. So she might be incredibly charming at first, and then she just hits that switch once she I don't know. I don't want to say has you, but that's kind of the right thing to say.
Man, Freudian slip, like someone said in the chat. Like Thorinol said. Matthew Enman for $5 said he sent $50 on the GoFundMe for Chuck. Thank you very much. And his kids who deserve so much better. And this $5 for Team Skeptic for doing the Lord's work and bringing this to light. Let's go. Angelina for $2 Canadian dollars. Oh God, is anything ever Lindsay's fault? No, it's not. Why would you even ask a question like that? No, it's never her fault. It was my fault. It's Colin's fault. It's Chuck's fault. It's Shiz's fault when she gets out of jail and learns that Shiz has been shitting all over her too. It's all of our faults. It's Andy Fanta's fault. It's why we can't afford to pay the GoFundMe, because it's all of our faults and we're shitty people. We're just depriving this poor young lady of parental rights that she doesn't even fucking deserve from the man that she didn't even have that kid with. But goddamn it, we're depriving her of those goddamn rights. And you're doing it at such a high rate, it's hard to keep up with the super chats. Thank you so much for jumping on the death wish list from Lindsay. Death penalty for you, death penalty for you, death penalty for all of you. Put a 1 in the chat if you've earned in yourself a death penalty. You get one. If you put 1, you're going to get death penalty. Go. I want to see him. Baby. Come on. We got the delay. This is where I look stupid, but I'm gonna look stupid anyway. Come on, delay. Look, the Chuck. Oh, you don't even count, Chuck. Denial, Mike. Yes, I don't look stupid no more. I got a reason to fucking hold the pose. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna read like maybe 5 more super chats, and then we're gonna keep on to part 3. Okay, here we go. Angelina, why would you ever ask that question? No, it's not ever Lindsay's fault. God damn. Sunshine Johnson, hey guys. Good shit, Sunshine Johnson. Way not to fucking cause death penalties for everybody. It was very nice. Hi. Cat Value. $1.99. Fathers are so important. Yes, we are. Speaking from somebody who fought to get his kid and had to wait till he's 14, but once I got him, I raised him right. He's a fucking badass motherfucker back there. He's a genius.
I've met him. He's cool as shit.
Low with the down, $2. Registered dental astra. Here, no, you can't get in my mouth. What? Low with the down. Probably go no. Christy Wynn, $2. Lindsay sounds like Chili de Castro jumped on me. Let me get back to fun, Lindsay.
We might need to take Team
Christy
Skeptic's
Wynn.
ability to read away from
Bethany
the rest of them.
Smith, I'm on only like 3 more.
Best.
My daughter's losing her son due to a rich, litigious ex and no ability to retain a lawyer. Hey, this is why we do it, because he needs them kids. He don't need to lose it on some technicality and not being able to defend himself. Just, that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? We all know Lindsay has all the time in the world to read every court law and everything and attack Chuck from all directions. Chuck has a life. He has kids to take care of. Lindsay doesn't, you know. Chuck has a job. Lindsay doesn't, you know. So that's why we're coming together to help Chuck with his GoFundMe. Go ahead, Colin. My bad.
No, you're good. I was actually interrupting you. No, and it's something very important that neither one of you said. She files a lot of lawsuits.
Yeah.
Every lawsuit that she files against Chuck, he has to pay his attorney for it. So whether or not it's frivolous or not, he still has to pay his attorney for it because Chuck is getting billed these hours. So it's, even though they're bullshit, we all know they're bullshit, it still takes time to defend it, and Chuck doesn't have the time, and he's not a lawyer, so he's not going to sit there and learn the law to respond to these. So that's why tonight is so important for Chuck.
Yes, and I want to thank everybody in the audience that's having a good time with me. I'm really having a blast. I always have so much fun when I live stream. I don't know why I don't live stream more. I mean, look at how I'm feeling. Ugh, I feel like crazy right now. I feel good crazy, though. Good crazy. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump into part 3 right here. Bethany Schmidt, I want to say one more time, thank you very much for your $10 super chat on that last one. And we'll pick up with MC Green Lantern when we come back. All right, because we still have quite a few videos, so here we go. All right, Chuck, we never updated them. Where we at? I'll get the video ready.
Oh, was that? I do have a question. Sorry, I'm interrupting like crazy tonight. Was that last clip in front of? Was that in when she was on the balcony when the police were outside? Was that at Tommy's place?
Yeah, that was in Roseville at Tommy's apartment.
Okay, I just wanted to ask that. Okay, I'm good.
42-17.
Oh, 42-17. We're getting close. We're $783 away. Let's go, baby. I knew you guys would be doing this, but thank you so much. All right, here we go. Part 3. We still have a lot to cover. Holy shit, let's go.
Yes, I am. She said I couldn't plead the 5th. Where's my attorney? Because I'm pleading the 5th because I don't want to talk to you? I said I don't consent. That's what I'm saying. Where's my attorney? Bring me my attorney. I need an attorney right now. I'm not talking to no police until I have an attorney. They're denying me attorney. They're denying me my 5th Amendment right. We have no rights in the United States. Guys, share this. Share this as far and wide as you can. You are violating every right that I have.
We have no rights.
Somebody call Greg. Casey, call Greg. He's my militia commander. Actually, I'm militia.
Hold on. Contradicting Lindsay right here. Lindsay, last time she was in court, she raised her hand and said she never lies. Now, at the beginning of this, she said she was the militia leader. Now she's saying she has a commander. One of them two statements, chat. Hey, chat, listen. I'm gonna. Oh, look, I hit the fade button, so we just had a cool fade in. Listen, I ain't no fucking smart dude or nothing, but I know logical fallacies when I see them. And when she's a leader, on one hand, she cannot possibly have a commander on the other hand. One of them two statements is absolutely false, meaning that Lindsay, under oath, with her hand up, lied to Judge Triplett. Death penalty for Lindsay. That's where we're going. Death penalty for Lindsay. We're going for the death penalty. I'm filing a formal complaint of perjury and under penalty of color of law tomorrow. Fucking death penalty for fucking Lindsay. Here we go.
Is it
I'm
considered
the
lying if we
Michigan
never
militia
believed her in the
commander
first place?
over Detroit, and you guys are subordinate to me, and you need to stand down. I'm calling my lawful sheriff, and I'm calling Jim DeSanta, and I'm calling my commander. You guys have no authority to be here. Tommy has been abusing me, and he blackmailed me and told me if I did not do what he wanted, he was going to have me petitioned. And I have a power
Good
of
job,
attorney
Tommy.
over him. So I'm asking you, with the power of attorney that I have over him, to commit him because he's trying to blackmail me, because I found out he was literally blackmailing people to get money out of his work. You're violating my rights. I've done nothing but try to be left alone. Stop. I don't consent to this, guys. Help me out here. I said I don't consent to talk. I plead the fifth. You have no right to come in my room. This is my bedroom. You're hurting me. They're assaulting me. Stop. Stop it. Look. Stop. Stop. I've done nothing. You guys, help me. Help me.
Help.
Help me. What are you doing? Stop. This is unlawful. You can't arrest me.
Oh, yes, they can, Lindsay. Oh, yes, they can. All right. Is there any more to that, or is it just her getting arrested? Do y'all want to hear?
I think that's it.
Chat, would y'all like to continue for another minute listening to her scream for help while she gets arrested?
Yes.
Put a 1 in the chat for yes. I'll let it play for 1 minute straight. You can listen to her cry about getting arrested. I want to hear it, chat. Let's go. Look, oh, Chuck. Chuck said 1.
Here, keep it going, keep it going.
Chuck said 1.
Lindsay,
I will
calm
fix it
down.
when we get outside. You calm down.
Going outside.
Yes, you are. You have no choice now
Why?
because you're being petitioned.
No, I'm not. No.
There's an order by a judge. You have to do that.
No,
You're being taken into protective custody, Lindsay.
For what? I didn't do anything. Ow, you're breaking my arms. Stop. Sorry. Stop. I'm sick. I'm sick, you guys. No,
She's got chlamydia. Put gloves on.
Put a 1 in the chat for chlamydia.
Put a 1 in the chat for gloves, not chlamydia. Come on.
All right. Okay, all right. So now we're done with that set of videos. So yes, so that was the Tommy arc. So this was a standoff that fortunately didn't end in disaster. It ended in Lindsay getting fucking drug out and fucking taken to petitioned for fucking mental health fucking evaluation. Crazy woman. Anyway. All right. So now we go back to the story. I think we have another person to talk about. Correct? I'll read a couple of super chats right now, and then we'll do an update from you in a second. Let me just do this. MC Green Lantern, $5. Freedom for Chuck. Let's go. Vic Sounders, new member. Let's go, baby. Sunshine Johnson, $5. Shot for the chat. 111. You know what? As soon as we hit that GoFundMe goal, I'm gonna start taking shots with you guys because y'all have done enough. Y'all have done enough over here on Super Chat. I really appreciate it. But I'm gonna take a shot with you guys. Sunshine Johnson, new member. Thank you very much, Elaine Oliver. Same with you, new member. Big Trans and Fabulous, $20. Thank you very much for the Chug Beer Fund and Skeptics Weed Fund. What? Let's go. I dare Duneske to sue me. What are you talking about? You're not gonna be sued. You get the death penalty. Oh my God, what an insufferable nightmare. At least she's entertaining. That she is. I'll give it to her. Let her fucking speak. I know a lot of people are like, this weak judge. I'm like, thank goodness. Thank you. Thank you for letting her speak, because that you just gave me like 10 straight minutes of uninterrupted entertainment. Thank you very much for not going, okay, thank you. You talk too much. Shut up. Bye. And then that'd be the last time we hear of her. Britain's great export football violence. James Beecham, $5. Thank you. Paul of Scotland, £20. In Portugal and Scotland, we know how to party. Oh my God. And yes, in Portugal, Lisboa. Good wines in Portugal. Oh, I gotta tell you about my Porto. Amazing drinks in Porto. Vino Verde and port wine. Yes. Good single malts in Scotland and beers. Incidentally, I have both Portuguese, see my mustache, and Scottish blood. Yeah, I love Portugal. Got some good friends there. Made some had some great times there. Amazing memories from both Lisbon and Porto. Eileen Adams, $4. Thank you. Jumanji, oh, it jumped. Jumanji, you're coming back to me. That's not you, Larry. I'm getting to you. Jumanjuju, 811, $1.99. 100% people don't show their true selves at first. Absolutely right, especially people like her who feast off of fucking manipulation. Part of manipulating people is to give them a false face the first time. They see your true self, that's impossible to manipulate them. So you got to go day one manipulating them. So absolutely. Derval Martins, 10 Canadian dollars. I think that was the person that helped you out at the very beginning.
Derval.
Thank you very
Derval,
much.
you were
Disagreement.
awesome,
this is for the Lindsay Fund. LOL. Let's go. LOL. All right, and we're going to stop there. Larry. No, I already said your name, Larry. I'm going to say it one more time. Larry Pace. $2. Smoking Amsterdam bud again? No. I'm actually on a very nice Texas high right now. To be honest. So, okay, we'll stop there. We'll go to the next one. All right, yes, that too. Allergies. Okay, so now we're going to jump over to the next person. So start telling the story about the next person. I'm going to get the videos lined up for you, okay?
Yep. And so Tommy is getting squatted on. He's not in his apartment. He's staying with family, waiting for Lindsay to get the fuck out of there. And Lindsay links up with Jason. Jason is already very deep in the sovereign citizen movement. He had issues with Child Protective Services in northern Michigan. He actually did some donuts on the lawn of the courthouse and planted a sign, got out of his truck and planted a sign in the ground saying something about how CPS was corrupt and the judges were corrupt, and ended up getting in a bunch of trouble for that. And he went from northern Michigan to northern Wisconsin. And fast forward a little bit, he meets Lindsay online, I think on Facebook or Twitter, TikTok or something like that. And he drives from very north, Exland, Wisconsin, through the Upper Peninsula, over the bridge, all the way down Michigan to Roseville, and picks Lindsay up with all of her belongings and brings her back to his home in northern Wisconsin. If you could show Jason 1 is the picture.
Okay, let me bring the pictures
Jason
in.
Folder.
Yeah. Let me bring the pictures in real quick.
That's Jason and Lindsay when they first meet. Seems like a love match. They're both sovereign citizens. They both have a chip on their shoulder for CPS and for police and courts. And they start living together. Pretty soon after, she claims that she's married to Jason, which you'll see there's a picture in there that says claiming married to Jason, aptly titled, where she's changed her Facebook relationship status to married to Jason.
All right, yeah, I'm getting it. I'm getting it for you.
And within a matter of, I don't know the accurate time frame, but I want to say, let's say 6 to 12 weeks. Within 6 to 12 weeks of being cohabitating with Jason Arnold, they get into an altercation. His cousin posted a Facebook message that basically said him and Lindsay were having problems. She was not helping around the house. She was messy. She refused to do X, Y, and Z, and he had asked her to leave. Yeah, so there's where she said she was married to Jason, settler, creditor, beneficiary, a very apt sovereign citizen name. And if you put up the picture that's titled Jason 3, that's the post from Jason's cousin kind of outlining what was going on. You could pause the video later and take a look at that. But that was Jason was in the hospital, and his cousin was there in the hospital, and she was speaking on his behalf while he was on machines to stay alive.
You want Jason 3 or Jason 2?
Jason 3
Okay.
is the explanation from his cousin as to what happened between him and Lindsay and kind of what was going on there leading up to the standoff. I realize that's a lot and it's really small. You'd have to pause it and zoom in, but that is directly from Facebook, from his cousin's Facebook post. So him and Lindsay get into an argument, which we have the video for, which ends with Jason looking like Jason looks like in the picture Jason number 2.jpg. And I think
I'm
that would
opening
be a
it right
good time
now.
to put that one up.
All right.
This is what Jason looked like after his encounter with Lindsay. This is what depravity he was pulled into from a self-inflicted gunshot after Lindsay accused him of abusing her. She broke out the windows of her house and she called the police and told the police he was a terrorist, that he had illegal guns, and that he had abused her, and she was severely hurt. When in reality, the video shows what appears to be an argument between her and Jason after she smashed his windows out and cut her own hand while smashing out his windows.
You want to show that window or that video? Yeah,
Altercation with Jason. So this isn't the police standoff. This is what Jason recorded leading up to the police standoff.
You're going to jail, Lindsay. You just assaulted me. Look what you did to this house. Look what you did. Look what you did. You busted that window, that window. That's 3. You're done. You are done. You're going to jail. You have warrants. You're going to jail.
I need to go clean my things.
You need to go. Go. You need to go. For real, you need to go.
I'm not going anywhere till I get my things, Jason. You're not allowed to lock somebody out when they live here.
You're allowed to protect your home. The hell if you ain't.
You're not allowed.
Look what you just did.
This is my home. I live
It's
here.
not your home.
Yes, it is. I'm calling 911.
Call him. Show him what you just did. Show him what you just did. You're not coming in this house.
Yes, I am. My
No, you're
fingers
not.
are bleeding, Ben.
You are never coming in this house again. No, you're not coming in. No, I don't consent. You've been evicted. You busted 3 windows and you assaulted me. Get out of here.
But it's an excellent Wisconsin.
Get out of here.
I'm so. Yeah, I'm bleeding really bad because he attacked me.
No, you busted 3 windows and cut your own hand. That's a lie. They're gonna see it, Linz.
And he has illegal guns here. He's a felon, and I'm being held.
You are such a fraud.
Wow.
Yeah, I love how they have jurisdiction over him, but not over her. Remember that. They have she thinks they have jurisdiction over him. That's why she calls the cops. But they don't have it over her though. She's the leader of the Detroit, Michigan militia out of Detroit.
But she is the most calling the cops motherfucker that you ever met, dude. Like,
So is Chili.
Drop of the hat.
So is Chili.
Oh.
Chili was the same way. Chili would tell you everybody, don't ever trust the cops. They'll rape you and put you in the fucking torture dungeon. And first thing when Kate gets around him, first thing he does is run to the cops. This woman won't quit following me. Then when J.L. Warren in Oklahoma City goes right where Chili says, come find me. J.L. Warren shows up to counter protest the protester. For what does he do? First thing he does, run to the cops. Oh, please save me from J.L. Warren. He came all the way up from Texas to counter protest me. They all do that
giant
shit.
shout out to J.L. Warren, who will give you the best hug of your life. Yeah, he's a threat to you.
Yeah.
So while you have this pause, though, I want to interject real quick. Jason Arnold. So I'd already said that he had this issue with the courts, with CPS. He'd done the lawn job on the cops. This is all. If you Google him, you can find all this. He already had a history. He'd been in I think 3-county high-speed chase with the police where he went over railroad tracks, through a field, through a fence, through police spike strips, and had crashed into a police car until he was ultimately subdued. This guy had a history. He was already pretty, far down the SovCit hole. He was pretty unhinged. He had warrants for his arrest. Lindsay targeted this guy. He was.
To me,
already,
I'll be honest, they sound like a perfect match. Like I can't figure out how they didn't work it out and figure this whole thing out and just be like, finally, I met somebody just like myself, just of the.
But she knew she could burn this guy down. Basically, she knew that he had warrants, that he had a history, and she could burn him down if she wanted to. And in this video, that's exactly what happens. He's a terrorist. He has illegal guns. He's a felon. Come and get him. If you look up the news stories on this, they showed up with 3 or 4 SWAT teams. They sent a robot into the house. And there's a second video that we're going to play after this that's aftermath of Jason's house that shows where they busted down the doors with their robot.
He shot back at the cops, right? He shot back at the cops.
Yeah, he shot. It says he shot in some of the news reports, and they shot several of the SWAT vehicles. Long story short, he was obviously apprehended. He was put in the hospital. He was put into jail after the hospital for the self-inflicted gunshot wound, and then they gave him bail. Someone bailed him out, and he is gone. There's a national warrant for his arrest right now for $25,000. But, yeah, Jason is actually a huge fugitive right now.
I'm willing to bet he's running away from Lindsay more than he's running.
Yeah, 100%.
He's like, finally she's arrested. He's gonna watch this live stream and go, oh, she's arrested? I can go back and turn myself in now. Okay, thank you.
No, but then I want to put myself in jail. She might see me at court. No, not doing it.
Hey, and I want to point out something. Elaine Oliver in the chat just now said, this is insane. And this really is. Like, this, but you have to imagine, as insane as this is what Chuck lived through. Like, there was actually, this is not just a story you're hearing off of some channel and or some, oh, this crazy story I heard from one of my coworkers. The guy's right there. He's on screen telling you this shit happened to him. Like, this is why I tell you guys, you got to be aware so that you don't just protect yourself from future like love pains, but like when you're moving somebody in your house, they start asking you if you've changed your status yet. That should be a first thing when you have a property and you're trying to rent out to somebody and someone says, have you changed your status yet? You should be going, wow, I've heard that on Team Skeptic's channel. This is a sovereign citizen. This is going to be somebody that's really hard to move out. When it's time to get them out, it's going to be really hard to get them out. That's what the whole purpose of this is. So that you learn about these people and avoid this type of issue for yourself and your loved ones, So... Chuck, that's why we're here to support you with the GoFundMe for his lawyer fees. Where are we at right now, Chuck? We were $800. We're $783 away. Where are we at right now?
Let me refresh real quick.
Let's go, Chuck. Come on, Chuck. Come on, Chuck. I can't hold this very long. My arms are gonna cramp. My forearms are cramping, Chuck. Come on, Chuck.
It's refreshing.
Oh,
me and Colin have the same internet provider.
Hey,
4517.
Oh, 45. 45 what? 45.70, $483 away from knocking it out the park. We got we're already getting towards the end of this. We have one more video to show. We can do it. We're going to stream till it's done because I know y'all have questions for Chuck. So I'm going to stream until we hit it. But we're going to ask Chuck some questions in a minute. We just have a couple more videos or one more video to go through, right? One more. Maybe 2 or 3, maybe.
Couple more
to go through. But okay, here we go. Back to this one. Let's go. Let's watch.
I don't understand how you can't read, but you can do math in a millisecond.
I don't know. My mom drank a special kind of liquor when I was in the womb.
That sounds right. He has 2 guns. And he locked me out of, I live here, and he brought me here, and he moved me here, and he said I was his wife, and then when I witnessed...
That's not true. I evicted you 22 days ago. Look what you did. You literally assaulted me and busted 3 windows, Lindsay.
You threw me out and started hitting me, so I tried to come and
get... The hell if I did? I shut the door and you busted 3 windows. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's fraud. You assaulted me. You busted 3 windows, Lindsay.
Please just come here so I can go inside and get my things.
You're not coming in this house ever again.
Yes.
Ever again.
2 guns with him, and he's been saying he's gonna blow shit up.
That's a lie too.
I'm gonna go walk to the fucking store and get some help. I don't even have a shirt on. He locked me out without a fucking shirt on.
I have a friggin' Pelican. You're such a liar. Get out of here, Lindsay Ann. Get out of here. I don't consent. Leave this property. This is private property. You've been evicted. You just assaulted me. And you just busted 3 windows. You literally busted 3 windows. Look what you did.
In the house. I live here. I have nowhere else to fucking go.
Get out of my house.
No,
Leave.
Do not touch me.
I don't consent. I don't consent. You're leaving. You're leaving. Go out. I have a right. Castle defense. I have a right to protect my own. You're leaving.
Help me. Leave me
No.
alone. No, you won't. Leave me the fuck alone, Jason. Stop touching me.
Leave me.
Stop touching me. He's hurting me, guys.
You being in this house. Look what you did.
Yes, you're hurting me.
One more time.
All of my things and my cat are... He is a fucking terrorist.
You're not coming in this house.
Yeah, I am.
Fuck if you are.
I mean, can we find her on Facebook dating? Is she single?
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Isn't there a
Don't
jail?
ask people to look her up because they will.
Oh God, look her up. Hell, you'll find there. She's out there. She don't mind. She didn't mind people knowing exactly who she is,
That's
everything
fair.
about her Facebook, all that shit. She loves that shit.
Look at all those 7s. Look at all those 7s in the chat. What is that? What is that about?
I don't know what is all the 7s for.
Yeah, I had to switch it up. You
Oh.
and your words.
What is the symbol of the hats you usually wear that looks somewhat like the AA? It's a artistic encounter, AE. AEtattoo.com. They used to sponsor me. Well, I wore their clothing. He would always give me free. If I wanted to go down there right now and get a bunch of free stuff, I'd go. He's like a brother. So he does that. Oh, Vic Suitors for $100. I've always watched Team Skeptic, but was never a member. Colin brought me here for the live. Oh man, I love
Vic.
Colin. I love Colin,
Vic.
and thank you very much. Okay, so let's
There's
what's
one
next?
more video. There's one more
Oh
video.
yeah,
the
that's right.
aftermath.
The aftermath. That's right. I have it ready for us. Hold on 1 second. Let's go. And thank you very much for that $100 super chat.
Thank you.
Vic, you are awesome. You are awesome.
All right, here we go. Hold on. Hold on.
You
I
don't
got
care
it.
about the audio. It was just a song.
Yeah. Oh no, I know, but it can't be if it just in case it's copyright. They'll claim the whole thing. And we'll just play it like this.
Look at that bathtub. Hold on, back up.
Yeah, I don't know if that bathtub looks straight out of a horror movie.
That's where he shot in the head.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. He shot himself in here.
So Lindsay played all this online for her adoring fans to get sympathy, never once mentioning Jason, never mentioning his fight for his life. She was complaining that her phone got taken in the raid and that her electronics were gone, but she never once mentioned that the man that she was in a relationship with was shot in the head and fucking fighting for his life. Not
Wow.
not a single word.
Oh, I'm sure to her it didn't matter.
She was
Sure.
posting dances on TikTok the next day, dancing in his house.
That's just crazy.
Fucking disturbing.
Yeah,
Really
that's
disturbing.
crazy. That's crazy.
You need to keep her away from Glass. I think Glass is her arch enemy.
Keep her away from
Every time she
other
sees
human
Glass, she just wants
beings.
to break it.
Keep her
Yeah.
away from other human beings.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, humans and Glass. She'll be great. Just give her a bunch of rabbits. She might be okay.
So I'm gonna. I need to read just a couple of super chats. But what videos do I need to get ready next for us?
You can catch us just from watching.
Which one's next?
I was asking you which one would you like to play next?
I want to show you something actually.
You have a Facebook
I had
live.
to-
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I had to print out some text messages. Everyone knows about the harassment case against me in Van Buren Township. It's a telephone harassment case. Lindsay took out a PPO against me, but then she showed up to places I was at, causing chaos. She texted me, called me, emailed me nonstop. So I had to provide some text messages to the prosecuting attorney. This is January 24th, 2023 to March 7th. So we have 1 week left of January, 4 weeks of February, and 1 week of March. So 6 weeks. This is the printout of the text messages
What?
from Lindsay to me. Yeah.
No way.
This is all while she had a fucking PPO against me.
Okay, did you print that out, or did the prosecutor's office send that to you?
I went to a law office that I'm actually friends with, and the employees there, and they let me use their super printer because it was so many fucking pages. I mean, listen to this. Listen to this. Ready?
That was the fucking text. That's like the text messages.
That's 6 weeks, and that's only text messages. That's not emails. That's not Snapchats. This is 6 weeks of text messages of her sending me pictures of her dildos and giving me death threats, challenging me to a fucking steel cage death match for a lawful trial by combat.
I am so sorry I laughed at that. I'm so sorry I laughed at that, but that's funny.
That
is crazy.
That's 6 weeks. That's only 6 weeks. I've dealt with her now since, well, it's been almost 3 years. That's only 6 weeks of her harassment.
I'm gonna take back the court perspective here. The last video that we shared, about, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago now, when she was in front of Judge Triplett, it was about this case, and the prosecutor brought up, he said the exact amount of pages, but Chuck just showed you what that amount of pages looks like.
It's insane. And that's all hours of the day and night. That's while I'm sleeping. That's while I'm at work. That's while I'm caring for my kids. Like, death threat, death threat, death threat. You know, she would send me like sexy pictures and be like, oh, sorry, this is for the wrong guy. I was sending this to someone else. She was sending me screenshots of her Snapchat saying, look at this guy who I just added who's coming over the house tonight. Like, not only was she just threatening me, but she was trying to get a rise out of me. She was trying to get me to snap and react. She was trying to get me to engage with her. It took every fucking bit of my will. I had to put my kids at the forefront of everything I did. Everything I did, every bit of strength, every bit of courage, every bit of just shutting my fucking mouth was for my kids, to know that they would be safe, to know that I wouldn't be looked at as the guy who reacted or the guy who freaked out, because my kids, what would they have? If I didn't get them out of that situation, could you imagine? Could you fucking imagine what my kids would have seen, what they would have witnessed? Like, now, it's absolutely unfathomable.
So there's a question in there, and I believe the question will be answered by the way you answered the last question. During this time when she was sending you all these text messages and these pics, who had the kids at this time? She did, correct?
She did.
Correct. Okay. So somebody had asked, honest question, why not block? And I think that kind of answers the question, because there were kids involved in that. But I'll let Chuck go ahead and speak for his own self, but there were kids obviously involved. But go ahead.
Everyone told me to block her. The prosecuting attorney, Angela Manarino, told me to block her. The detectives through Van Buren and Sumter told me to block her. My parents told me to block her. My friends told me to block her. But the thing is, my kids were there.
Yeah.
I would take 23 hours of harassment for the 1 hour that an important message about my kids came through. I couldn't close that line of communication, even though she wasn't communicating the kids. I mean, I went from January of 2023 till May 5th, Cinco de Mayo of 2023. Like, think about that. 5 months. I didn't see my kids. I didn't talk to my kids. I didn't tell them I love them. I didn't tuck them in. I didn't give them a kiss. I didn't see a picture or a video of them. 5 months, my very small children, 3 and 4, she kept them from me while trying to incite me, while trying to get a reaction from me, while trying to incriminate me, while going to the police and telling them that I attempted to murder her I mean, we haven't even gotten into what actually happened when I tried to leave her. I mean, I think we're saving that for another video, but we haven't even got the sick domestic violence that occurred against me when I tried to leave, when I tried to protect my kids. I mean, she hacked my Chase bank account. She hacked my Capital One credit cards. She hacked my Gmail and stole all the emails that I had saved, personal correspondence, things that I can never replace. She sent them to herself and deleted them from my inbox. She sold my daughter's fucking Coach purse that she had just gotten from Disney World. Her Keith Haring Coach purse. She sold my other daughter's backpack, her school backpack. She stole my kids' silver proofs. My late aunt, every Christmas, would get my kids a silver proof set of like $50 and quarters and whatever. She stole all the silver proofs. She stole all of the silver change and all the cool like old change that my grandmother had left me in a bank. She stole the Western Digital MyCloud 4-bay external hard drive that I had redundantly backed up every picture of my children on, from the videos of their births to every picture of their being babies to every major event in their life. I used to be a computer tech, so I bought the very best external hard drive I could that ran in a striped or a mirrored RAID, so that all my pictures would be safe, all the videos, all the history of my family and my children. She stole that. She stole the backup little byte hard drive that I'd backed all that up onto. So I've lost every single picture of my children, the pictures of my dead grandmother and my uncle and my aunt and dear late relatives of mine. I've lost everything, not just that, but my kids were absolutely traumatized. I mean, I don't want to get into the things my kids said to me when I got them back, when the FBI returned them, but it was absolutely horrific. Absolutely horrific. My daughter was afraid of me. She would only call me Chuck. She wouldn't call me Dad. She would call me Chuck, and she said that, I'm evil and I'm a bad man and God doesn't want me to be evil. And, the things that were filled in my kids' heads when I got them back were enough to make anybody fucking crumble. It was horrible.
Wow. I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
I wasn't just robbed. I wasn't just disrespected. I wasn't just, attacked on every level, but my kids were mentally harmed. My kids were neglected to the point of abuse. And it took a lot for me to come to you two. It took a lot for me to say, I need help. This is embarrassing. Like, on a certain level as a man, it's embarrassing that I can't do what I need to do to take care of my family. But I owe it to my kids to protect them and to be there for them. And this was the only way I could figure out a way forward. And I want to say thank you to everybody. Like, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I don't know how I had a way forward. I don't know how I could have looked my kids in the eyes and told them everything was going to be okay without your help. And there's so many of you, there's no way I'm ever going to be able to address you all. So I just want to say thank you, everybody, for everything, not just tonight. I've had messages from Australia and from Europe and from all over the globe. So many people come out worried about my safety, worried about my kids, just giving me encouragement, and I'm sorry. It's fucking overwhelming. Like, so many people have had my back.
Well, you got a lot here. You have a lot here. The majority of the people in the chat right now, honestly, they've got your back. They've always had mine. They know that I've had yours since the day one, since you reached out to me and said, hey, I'm the ex. And we've all had a special spot in our heart for you, Chuck. So you've been through a lot. And, I can joke about it all day long when I'm making fun of Lindsay, but there really is. There's a whole another group of people that's out there that's you and your family that's had to deal with this, and it's serious, So I applaud you for being able to come up on stage with me in front of a lot of people and even be able to speak about this.
My heart's been beating out of my chest all night, but it's important. And like I said, I owe it to my kids. Like, I owe it to them. They deserve so much fucking better than this life has given them.
Wow.
And I'm going to ensure that they get everything they deserve. And if this GoFundMe goes over, like, I am taking them to the coolest place, show them the best time that I can, and one day they'll understand.
Oh,
One
yeah.
day they'll get it. Like,
So,
oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to mute myself for a second. I'm sorry.
yeah.
No, don't.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, go ahead, Chuck. Take your time. I'll just turn it over to Colin and let him ruin my show for me. Oh, okay. Well, hey, I'll go. You know what? While we're waiting for Chuck to compose himself, first off, I want to say he's not the only person that's going through this. It's like for every sovereign citizen you see that doesn't have, like, forget people like Abel Estrada, who's convinced his wife, or his wife's convinced him, or maybe they just met at a room temperature IQ convention, you know, with a bunch of fucking padded walls and lots of windows for everybody to lick, like different flavors of windows for them to lick. And they just fell in love there. They were already, you know, going down that path. But typically there's only one person that goes down that path, and everybody else in the family has to try to deal with those people, has to try to, had to constantly listen to them, telling them, hey, you're not following or you don't need to follow the law. You can just get rid of your license. So don't worry about that little speeding ticket you got. Just don't show up, and it ruins their lives too. You know, I used to say this all the time about flat earthers. I said, you know what? When you become a flat earther, you're heading towards an inevitable day where your parents start inviting you over for your Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve. And it's not because they're not doing stuff on Christmas, but it's because they want to get Christmas out of the way with you first before they have the regular family over and do the regular Christmas. That's where Lindsay's at. And that's where everybody that's married to one of these sovereign citizens, or that you know, brings one of them into their life, thinking that they're good people and they've got greatness in their heart, and that's what they really want. They speak as if they're good people. They're going to end up ruining you. If you unless you stand up for yourself, but a lot of people get ruined over this because they do care about the person and they do fall in love with somebody, you know, and it's hard. You know, Chuck's living proof right here. It's hard. It's hard just to give up on somebody you love, even when they're going down these rabbit holes. And I mean, thank goodness that he's away from her. You know, she wasn't going to change. She'll never change. A lot of these sovereign citizens will never change. They've already taken the fucking the Jim Jones Kool-Aid. They drank the Jim Jones Kool-Aid already. And look at that.
She was trying to homeschool our kids. She was trying to homeschool our kids. A woman without a high school diploma or a GED wanted to homeschool our fucking children while they're unvaccinated. Like,
all right. I want to take a step back. Can we take a break real quick? I need to take a step back.
Yeah.
And Chuck, you can say no to this, but who was that person in your life that just showed up to support you? Because she deserves a shout out.
That's my girlfriend. That's Nicole. She's amazing. And I don't deserve her.
Don't say that, Chuck.
No,
you got a big heart. You got a big heart. You just definitely deserve her. You know what? You don't deserve Lindsay. You're better than that. You don't deserve her. Not in a bad way, but because nobody does. A pile of mud deserves her. But hello, thank you, Chuck support right here. The amazing other person over there.
Did you say Nicole, Chuck?
He deserves it all.
Yeah.
He's a good
Nicole,
guy.
Nicole, you're awesome. Thank you so much for standing up for Chuck. You are exactly what we need to support Chuck right now. Team Skeptic and I have been doing our best to, support him in the background. We can only do so much, but I know you're doing a lot of work behind the scenes. Keep up the good work. You are awesome. This segment right now is about you. So congratulations, you're awesome. Take care of that man. He is a good ass man. Take care of him.
I'm not gonna let him go. No, he's mine. You guys can't have him.
Well, I don't know. You take him to Amsterdam with Skeptic, and he might be Skeptic.
Oh, I'll let you do that.
I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out. No,
I love
seriously.
your music. I love your outro.
Oh, thank you. It'll never change. It'll never change. That's my baby. That's my baby, my outro. I love it. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet. How close are we on that GoFundMe though?
I don't know till we all do a shot.
All right.
I've unpacked so much fucking trauma this week. And this is my birthday week, so everyone knows my birthday was
what was
Wednesday.
your birthday?
This is my April 2nd on Wednesday. So
Hey, yeah, happy birthday, Chuck.
You know what?
This is
My nope, not doing it.
Whoops, almost overfilled this one. Okay, let's go, guys. For Chuck's birthday. Happy birthday, Chuck.
Chuck.
Yeah, Colin, get some
good whiskey.
eyeball.
You good?
Yep. I don't drink.
Technical
This is what happens
difficulty.
when
Where's that definitely technical difficulty?
Yeah, I don't drink.
Oh man.
I tried to be cool. I tried to drink with you guys. This is what happens.
Slancha. Happy birthday,
Somebody
Chuck.
says you're 97,000
Chuck,
times.
you just got a memorable moment that will never be taken away off the internet from me. You're welcome.
Amen. This lives forever. Forever.
No, we're gonna cut that part out.
No.
Y'all better clip that.
That's for Chuck.
Oh my god.
This
for the
is what
record,
happens when people that don't drink try to drink.
Yes,
Colin. And here I am, like I'm like good. Yes, sir.
Skeptic.
I tried to be cool.
4,892.
$4,892. We're $108 away from hitting that goal tonight, guys.
Wow.
Let's go ahead and do that. And then what we'll do is right here, we'll call it a night because he is right. We do have a bigger story. What we're telling you is only a portion of the story. We have a bigger story, and we have new court dates coming up. When's the next court date, Colin?
We don't know.
Asking me.
Oh,
You forced me to drink tonight.
April 8th, I think it is. Something like that. April 7th, April 8th, something like that.
No, that's not true though. We found out that that's not true.
Yeah.
Oh,
NA.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I talked to Third Circuit, and they said that they are backlogged for bond overs, and that it could be weeks or months, and to keep checking the register of actions.
That's gonna suck for her.
Website.
But hey, listen, we
Yeah.
got a bunch of super chats to read, so I'll read the super chats. A lot of them are directed at you, so I'll read those, and then when we're done, I'll also take some any questions from the chat. All right. It says I just checked, goal achieved. Check, Chuck, real quick. Check again. Check again. Check again.
Holy shit!
Goal achieved, baby. Let's go. TTU, baby. TTU, baby. The trifold trolls always come together. It's for a good cause. It's for Chuck, man. Chuck and his legal fees, man. That's what it's all about. You know,
$3.
that's
$5,003.
$5,003. All right. So, goal achieved. Get them
Holy shit,
get
you
them legal
guys.
fees paid, and then let's. I'll send you some the money from tonight. We'll talk about that off screen, but that'll cover whatever you want to do with the kids. You know. So TTU, that's right, baby. We take care of each other. I'm gonna read super chats right now. Parrot Court, $2. Thank you very much. Heidi, $5. Her name is now. Oh, I've read these. Oh no, I didn't read this. Her name is now Goblin Snatcher, Chlamydia Tooth. Either one is good. I swear to God, when I read that, when I read that super chat earlier, I swear it said the goblin vagina and not the golden vagina.
All right, I'm doing this again. I'm doing this again for that comment.
Oh, I lost one.
Oh, and we hit 1,000 likes. The chat loves us tonight. So, and we had 1,900 and something. And Biggin sent his crew over. Love Biggin. Let's go, baby. All right. She's beat up because she fell over the garbage. Fell over. Took a nap in. Elbow chopped. Like everything with the garbage. And that was lowered down for $199. Eugene for $9.99. I do not consent. and I do not consent neither. Let's go. They all said it. He even said it to her. He was like, no, she's lying. I don't consent to you lying about me. Why are you doing this? Is chlamydia, spelled CLEMIDIA, a good name for a girl? Hillis asked for $2. I'm going to answer and say, no, bad name. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Bree for $5. I freaking love watching the GoFundMe go up. We hit the goal. Thank you very much, Bree, and everybody else. God, thank you so much. Like, I really, really appreciate this, guys. Like, it's thank you for just y'all. I know y'all have a kind heart, and that's why you don't see me going on there and saying, hey, give me money, guys. Give me money, guys. I want money, guys. I know how big your hearts are, and that, like, is the hardest thing for me to do, is to go on and ask you to do anything for me. But this was something that I really needed to ask the community to do, because it's not something tiny. You know, it's $5,000. And y'all came together. And Derval with opening it up with $1,000, opening it up. Like, that was amazing.
Can I get a personal shout out for Derval? Derval is awesome. He's been a member of my community for a long time. Thank you so much, Derval.
Can I ask you a question?
That was amazing.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why do you ask questions if you don't let me answer? I was going to say no. I wasn't going to give you that moment. And then you just took it and was like, yeah, I want to say thanks to Derval. I was complimenting Derval. Jeez. Learn the flow, bro. I'm kidding.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
No. All right. Next super chat. No, yeah, go ahead. What?
No, that was it.
All right.
Thank you for your time.
I'm kidding, though. I am kidding. Sometimes I can be a bit dry and angry. Derval. Shout out to Derval. That's what we all need to agree upon. But yes, GoFundMe went up. Yes, he did. There's a
Let me keep interrupting Skeptic.
He or she. He, right? Derval? That's a he name?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Miss Schrödinger's cat says any more. Any more what? Yes, Miss Schrödinger's cat. We do it all the time. Look who's here. I just saw her, Lillian. I just saw her. Okay. No, but seriously, Derval, thank you very much for starting it off. That was very kind and generous of you. Carol, child of God, $20, helping to keep those children away from that awful psycho for as long as possible. Best of luck, Chuck. Terry Barnes for $2. And it jumped on me. We'll find you. We'll find you, Terry. Slow down, Terry. Calm down, Terry. I'm coming. Got to get back up to your super chat. Oh, my God.
7 also.
I'm still looking. Oh, there's a lot of them. I'll join force. Nope, that's not. What? Uh-oh. Okay. Ring Chili. Oh, man, there was a lot of super chats. God, guys. You think I can get her number? Yeah, Shane, dumb criminal. I do think you can. All right.
I got it. Can I give it out?
What's that?
Sorry, that caused me to choke. I can't.
Yeah. I don't think she's taking calls right now, though.
All right, I have to get back. I'm finding it. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. Terry Barnes, $2 TTU, baby. That's how we do it, Terry. We go searching for it. Every super chat we go searching for. Shane's Dumb Criminals, $5 for Skeptic's Nug Medicine. Thank you. I appreciate it. Your boy's sick. My lungs hurt. Gotta get my medicine. Chrissy G, member 11 months. Go Team Skeptic. Go Chuck. And hey, Colin. Shane's Dumb Criminals, $4.99. Chuck Strip Club Fund. Oh, calm down, Chuck. Sparkle Poots. For $5, we can make the GoFundMe goal hit. We're so close. Hit it, y'all. We did hit it. We did hit it.
No, that wasn't you, Strip Chuck. It was to send you to the strip club. I don't want to see you.
Instructions were a little unclear.
All right.
Rafael Vitarati for 25 plins. From Poland, baby. Love my Polish brothers. The idea of sovereign citizen in America is just like high school. It's just like school shootings, right? I don't have any idea about that. The idea of sovereign citizen is in America. Oh, is it? I don't know. No, I think they started. Excuse me. Whoa. I think it actually started from the English, and they're called travelers over there, freemen of the land. So I think that's where it started over there, and it then migrated over here. Lindsay's Chlamydia for $1.99. I only speak the truth. That's the name. We're spreading like crazy, she says. Calm down, chlamydia.
Oh,
Legal fiction, new
Oh,
member. Yes, let's go. Cheshire Cat, $2 to the big cat. We miss your live, team. God, I miss
Yes.
being live. I love having live streams. I love them so much, especially
Hey,
with the last super chatter. Yes.
Big cat. Another big cat.
Let me find my whiskey. Oh, here it is.
Oh, I did it before you guys.
I need more than that.
I'll choose you guys.
All right, to the big cat, my man. He would have been here fucking backing you up all the way, Chuck.
He would have.
I love the cat. So we got time for another video?
Yes, we do. Good whiskey.
You want to play another one?
I think we should give the people one more.
Y'all want one more video, chat?
Yeah, I mean, I've
Put
already
a 47
coughed
in the
whiskey.
chat.
I've coughed in my whiskey goblet, so let's just have some fun now.
One more.
I
Put
can't
a one
embarrass
in the
myself.
chat. We get at least 100 ones. We'll go to one more video. What video do you want me to play, Chuck?
All right, I gotta go get an ice cube.
A lot of the big ones we've done, I think maybe the Facebook Live at the Van Buren Police Department. It's 2 parts. I don't know. I don't remember how entertaining it is, but this is her showing up at our local police department to Karen the fuck out.
Yeah, I can definitely watch her Karen out right now.
Hey, you know what? What is Chuck's GoFundMe at right now?
GoFundMe was last at 5163. Let me reload.
Wow. Already
All right.
163 over. That's what I'm talking about.
So I'm gonna my actual story that I
Holy shit, 5363.
Oh shit.
5363. Okay.
363 over. Way to go, guys.
My story when I went to court.
Oh yeah, let's tell it.
Yes,
no.
yes.
No.
Yes.
Because
yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm giving an incentive to the chat, and this is why. I deleted it from my channel. I said the entire story, and I deleted it from my channel because I did something illegal.
I knew it.
But
I knew it.
I did it on behalf of Chuck. If we can get Chuck's what are we? So what do you say? You're at 51. Is that what you said?
Yeah, 5363.
5363. If we can get that over 5600, I will tell you exactly what happened. And
oh shit! Oh shit!
And then you guys can help. You guys can hold me in contempt because I nearly was. So
wait a second.
You
What
guys
do
can get that over 5600.
What do we have to get you
the
over?
Exact story would have 5600.
Done.
Oh come on!
It'll happen.
It's
It'll
a good
happen.
story. It's a really good story.
All right, so let me get these Facebook videos loaded up because I want to watch her go full Karen at the police department. That's like how one of the ways I got started, laughing at Karens at the police department.
Why am I still solo on screen though?
Oh, I'll fix that in a second. Yes, don't want to break my live stream.
You guys want to see some things?
No,
You want to see some guns?
Yes.
no, not at all. Not at all. All right, here we go. I have the part. See how quick I got part 1 loaded. He started talking about flexing and showing guns. I was like, nah, I got this. Don't worry about it. Part 1. All right, here we go.
I'm at the Van Buren police station, and I'm about to go in and because my children have been kidnapped and they're refusing to help me. I have a court order in here that says I can talk to Charles Nerswick, the person who kidnapped my children, about my children. I have full sole legal custody of these children. He has absolutely no legal right to these children, and he has kidnapped the children, and these police are refusing to help me get my children back. They are violating the law. They have filed false charges against me for asking to see and talk to my children. like I said, I have full sole legal custody. He obtained an illegal court order, which I had vacated through a court. There was no jurisdiction, and he stole my court documents straight out of my mailbox. And he's withholding, and he took all my mail. He even signed for one of my pieces of mail that was a registered piece of mail to deprive me of proper service for a court hearing that he filed in absence of jurisdiction in Washtenaw County. And when I notified the judge, she vacated the order on the 5th of May. And on the 6th of May, him and the Sumter and Van Buren police colluded to lie to the FBI and sent them after me and hunted me down like a criminal with a fake court order that was vacated the day before, which I have proof of. And they brutally attacked me and arrested me and ripped my 3- and 4-year-old children away from me by force with no warrant and no valid court order and no just cause, and arrested me falsely.
Good job,
and I'm
FBI.
going in here with a court order that states that I can have contact with my ex when it comes to the children, and they're probably going to deny me my right to a welfare check. They're going to deny me the right to have my children returned, and they're going to completely stonewall me and tell me that I have to go to court to have my children returned, which I do not, because the law states that if he keeps the children from me for more than 24 hours, that's a felony, especially since he's not even the established legal father of the children, and he's mentally insane and needs mental help, and
I'm waiting
nobody
for her
will
to
help
finish
me
her
get
thought.
my children back. He's tried to kill me. He tried to
Like I was trying to wait for a good spot to stop it, but that was one really, really long run-on sentence, and it hasn't stopped yet. We will see how much longer it goes, but I swear to you, this was one sentence. She started talking and has never like completed a thought with a new subject and verb and all that. It's just like one really long sentence with a lot of semicolons and commas.
killed the last woman that he was with a loaded gun in front of the police and tried to kill himself. He was sending me suicidal texts yesterday, and no one will help me. So I wanted to document this live on Facebook Live and show everyone exactly the corruption that is happening here in Van Buren Township, and I'll be going to Sumter Township next, so there'll be another video. So I'm turning the camera around so you guys can see exactly how corrupt these people are. They will probably just completely ignore me. Hey, Elena. I love you, sweetie. Here we go. Here's the supposed no contact order that he put on me for texting him about our children. And the Van Buren police went
660 pages worth of texts about your children.
ahead and said that was harassment, even though I have a legal right to talk to him about the children, as he abandoned them for 4 months, didn't bother to talk to them or support them in any way, and just completely abandoned them and then kidnapped them from me on May 6th with a fake court order. So I've already rang the buzzer. I'm sure they see that it's me, and they're going to refuse to come out and help me, I'm sure. Even though I have something right here that says that I can talk to him and see him in regards to our children that he is holding in violation of 750.350A. They'll probably just turn the thing off so it won't buzz anymore. They said I'm about to whip this guy's ass.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here. They were refusing to help me earlier, and I brought back the order.
Somebody be with you in a minute. We're having an issue with the president right now. We're having to deal with, okay?
That's fine.
Somebody be with you.
Yes, sir, and this is all on Facebook Live, just so you know.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Yeah, he literally said that this guy, and hopefully you guys heard that, he said he was going to, he wants to kick the guy's ass who's pressing the button. And how is anybody out here supposed to know that there's anything going on back there? They do not do their jobs. They do not uphold the law. And they protect abusive men who do computer work for them. I wonder why.
Oh my God.
They literally threatened to arrest me for calling them and asking for welfare checks on my children.
I'm gonna move it up a little bit.
I'm waiting. As well. And I did get names and badge numbers, and I had to call them repeatedly to get it, and they refused to give it to me and told me they would press charges against me for misuse of 911 if I continued to call and ask.
Because it's not an emergency, dumb fuck. God.
Yeah, I would like to find out how to do a FOIA report.
Name and number, badge number. I'm calling.
Do I need one for each incident, or can I put it all on one?
For reports, you can do it all.
Okay, great, thank you. Is there a cost for that? Wonderful, thank you.
She's like, do you accept trash?
I think there's some out here. Yes, thank you, ma'am. Oh, that's okay, Elena. I just thought maybe you'd want to chime in. I might go ahead and pause the video until they come back out because it's kind of boring until then. But hopefully everybody else jumps back on, and I'll be back soon.
All right, so that's that one. And then part 2. Let's see, that one's kind of short. Let me go ahead and load it up real quick.
At the house in Sumter and see if he can tell you where the kids are. He's not in our township.
Yeah, but he was there earlier, and you guys refused to do a civil standby.
How do you know he was?
And you threatened to press charges against me.
Who did?
You and for harassment, or she said misuse of 911 because I called and asked for. No, I was not. I was asking I would like to file this report for kidnapping.
Okay, he doesn't live in the township.
Doesn't matter. He works in the township, and he's withholding. Well, I would still like to file this.
I'll attach it to the report I did today.
And I'd like a case number.
Okay.
And I would like to make a complaint against you.
Okay.
And I would like to make a complaint against the other officers who violated my rights under color of law.
Okay.
And there's quite a few of them.
Okay.
So I'm going to need the
Just
case
want to
numbers
say there's
for everything
1,800 people in the chat, but only 1.1
Well, good. I need a
likes.
copy of all of them.
Everybody needs to like
It's going
this
to be a couple
video.
hours for me to get all that together if you want to have a seat.
Well, can you let me know a time to come pick it up?
It's going to take a couple hours for me to get it. You can come back later.
What time will you be here till?
I'm here till 6.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry. 1 second. All right. Yes. Say it again one time, Chuck.
Wow. And just so everyone knows, Lindsay currently has supervised visitation with her kids. Currently, to this day, she could go to GrowthWorks and have supervised visits with her kids, but she doesn't want to. Lindsay doesn't choose to participate in supervised visitation. So, just so everybody knows.
Yeah. She's a very, very unlucky to have not met that one man that'll just take her away from everyone else in society and put her in some ranch in the middle of nowhere to be studied for, you know what I'm saying, to be be studied as to how they operate without functioning brain cells. All right, so Chuck, what are we doing next? Have we come to a good spot to call it a night? I still have a lot of super chats to read. I'm sure people are going to have a lot of questions for you. So I will. What I'll do is I'll start reading super chats and taking questions from the audience. So I'm going to be kind of going back and forth. If you have something you want to say to Chuck, just tag me, or you can tag Chuck, but you can tag me. Somebody says, "Is Colin okay?" Jessica wants to know, you okay, Colin? Ah, you're muted is what you are.
Colin's muted.
I am good. I am okay. And I am amazing. Thank you for asking.
It wasn't me that asked, so don't thank me. It's Jessica. Jessica cares. I don't. All right.
Thank you, Jessica.
So, if you have a question to direct to Chuck or something you want to say to me, that's fine. First off, I want to say thank you to everybody. I know there's a lot of people who are going to be like, all right, this is my chance to dip out. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support for Chuck. Thank you for subbing to Colin's channel. Thank you for subbing to Shiz's channel. Shiz is covering this too. I didn't invite her on tonight. This was all kind of last minute. If you want to know the truth, I just arrived home on Wednesday from Europe. So between landing home on Wednesday, taking one day off, which was Thursday, just to grab a breath, I put out a video yesterday on Friday. It's a good video. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. And then we did the live stream tonight. And this was all after I just landed, and we set this up like end of last week, middle or end of last week. So I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for helping helping Chuck here hit his GoFundMe. Excuse me, helping Chuck hit his GoFundMe. And I do want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart as well. All right. And so we're going to read some super chats, and you guys, what is the color of law? Somewhere between pink and green. Lindsay doesn't want supervised visitation because that means she can't take off with the kids, never to be seen again. I think that sums it up very well, Jim. All right, Cheshire Cat, $1.99 to the Big Cat. Miss your live team. Yeah, I read that one earlier, but a shout out again to the Big Cat. I'm going to do better. I'll try to live stream a lot more. I do have a lot of fun. It's a bit, discombobulated tonight because we did it kind of last minute. But it was necessary to be done because Chuck needs to take care of this. And I was like, we got you, Chuck. Me and Colin got you. Don't worry about it. So thank you. And I only knew that because I knew y'all had him because y'all are amazing. And I appreciate that. Rail and Fire 2020 member, 13 months, miss seeing your live, Skeptic. Ooh, you will see more. Dusty Beans, $4.99. Man, oh man, she's off her rocker. She ate all the crayons except the nutritional ones. Lindsay's Chlamydia, $4.99. If crazy were an Olympic sport, Lindsay's Chlamydia would have all 3 medals. That's right. There you go, baby. Slide Delish, new member. Appreciate it, Slide Delish. Shane's Dumb Criminals, $9.99. You think I can get her number?
Yes.
Shane, she's available. Find her on inmateslookingforlove.com. Michigan edition. All right. Cheshire Cat says, I understand, Team Skeptic. I hope you do. Is there a video on her lawsuit with you? Yeah, there's 4. 5 as of tonight. Harry Flores Alonso says, last live I caught was the Chili trial. Oh, down with Chili. The Gamers, Team Skeptic. I have a big garage and a lot of tools. Do you think I could fix her? The Gamers, no. No.
No.
Good luck.
No. Oh, man, I have a good joke, but I can't think of the procedure. What's the procedure where they hit like a rail spike in your head? She's had 3 of those and it hasn't worked yet.
Lobotomy?
Yes.
It's a lobotomy.
Fuck. I couldn't remember. It's just one of them days. All right. Will there be a playlist for all the parts available soon? Yes, Carla, there will. I'll take care of that and make sure it happens. Let's see. Lindsay's Chlamydia, $4.99. What do Lindsay and Daryl Brooks have in common? Everything. That was gross.
Everything.
Including chlamydia. Michelle Desmay. Smothered Michelle with 1L. There we go, baby. $10. Thank you. Lindsay's chlamydia again, $4.99. Jason, I hope it was a wild ride before the crazy came out. Jason was the unlucky one. Jason's the one that fucking unfortunately had her fucking convince a SWAT team that he was a terrorist. Probably was to some extent. Austin Thinker, $5.99. $4.99. I told her on her channel that public info wasn't slander. So she challenged me to trial by combat. I'll set it up and I'll referee. I promise not to look the other way when you grab the chair, Austin Thinker. Peter Rivera, $4.99. Bring Chili together with Lindsay fun. No, get this. Get this. For a brief time, they talked. And she thought he was an idiot. She thought Chili was an idiot. And I was like, wow. A broken clock, you know what I mean? Like, for real. This is like one of those moments where sometimes an idiot gets it right once, you know? He's absolutely a fucking moron too. But they had a disagreement and couldn't get together. RD Foz says you can't remember because you'd rather have a bottle in front of you than a frontal lobotomo. Mew. Yes, I absolutely would rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomo. Yeah. Loboto. Let's see. Okay. Lindsay Syphilis, $4.99. Hey, chlamydia, we'll see your 20 and raise you 100. Yikes. Calm down.
Fuck.
Calm down, chlamydia and syphilis out there fighting it out. Elizabeth Caudill. Elizabeth Caudill. $5. Thank God Chuck is still alive. Amen to that. Thank goodness, Chuck. You're still alive. Uniquely disqualified. New member. Lindsay Syphilis again. If we join forces, do we become herpes? That's not how that works. But there probably is a Lindsay's herpes somewhere jumping in the round in the chat. My audience is crazy like that. It'll only take them about 10 seconds for multiple versions of Lindsay's herpes. Type A and B and C and F to join the chat. And start making new baby STDs together. All right. Carol, Child of God, $4.99. Here's keep those children away from the twisted twat. That was very, very clever of you there. Child of God, I couldn't see how you spelled it at first. It's twisted twat with an AUGHT. It's actually quite nice. Vic Suitors, $100. I've always watched Team Skeptic, but was never a member. Colin brought me here for the live. I read that earlier, but I wanted to thank you once more again. That was super, super fantastic and extremely generous. Thank you very much. IMO, $10. If there was ever a time for domestic violence, that I don't condone. Not domestically. But goddamn, that bitch is crazy. She showed up to Stephanie Priest's home with a brick. And believe me, if she got through that door, that would not have been the last thing that brick hit. If she'd have got through that door and there was anyone inside of that home, she would not have stopped at that door. So while I don't condone the domestic part, there is a certain level of violence that you're allowed to do for someone that breaks into your home. And you can't say that I disencourage that level of violence, you know, like she shouldn't be breaking into people's home and even trying with a goddamn brick. She's lucky it's not Texas. That shit would not have ended well for her. Yeah. Laws Cali, $10. Way behind on the stream. Did not know it was a live. Thank you all for your awesome content and doing this live. Laws Cali, thank you very much for your $10. Lindsay's Syphilis for $1.99. You can catch us. You can catch us just from watching this video. You all have Lindsay Syphilis now. It is facts.
Oh no.
Phil Cordeau, 20 Canadian dollars for the Team Skeptic Liquor Fund. He's going to need it. I barely drank anything. I will finish this tonight because we did hit the goal. I do appreciate it. And there's lots of 20s that are evident of shots that I need to be taken. Uncle Dan's Vintage Vinyl put 69 in the chat for a steel cage match between Lindsay and Team Skeptic. I can get behind that. I must lead. I'm leading with it, guys. I'm leading with it. 69, Team Skeptic. I'm going. Angelina, Chuck, I'm sorry you have to deal with Psycho McGee like this. She's nuts. Go ahead, Chuck. You can respond to that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
There you go, Angelina. There you go. Jill, for 129 sex. Oh, man. Y'all remember when I used to do the sex dance? Y'all can look it up. It's a meme. If you go into it's a GIF. If you go into your GIF generator, next time you're sending a message. In fact, I'll show you right here. I'm sending this to Colin. I go to here, hit GIF, put sex dance, SEKS dance. All right. Oh my God, I better be on there. Where? No, I'm not on there anymore. There's so many sex dance. Okay, let me retry. Oh, I misspelled it. I put SEL. This is how those websites get you. All right, hold on. I got this. Look, SEKS dance. No, I'm not on there. Oh, yeah, I am. Look at this. Hey, I'm not lying. Look. Who's that? Who's that? Oh, maybe it'll stop focusing on me. Look at that. Who's that? That's your boy doing a sex dance from back in the day. Oh, yeah. So, in Discord or other places, you can go in there and just put SEKS space dance. Or you can put Team Skeptic dance or whatever. But sex dance, that's what it's all about. Jill, you're lucky I don't give you the sex dance tonight. Lindsay Syphilis for $1.99. She stole my cure. Gross. Sparkle Poots for $5 for every penny we can support you with. You've earned every one with your love for your children. I can get behind that statement right there. Thank you very much, Sparkle Poots. Sparkle Poots. NA member, 65 months. Him and Mike are the only two people that are my longest members. And 65 months. I think Mike is 66. So, NA, love you, brother. Thank you very much. Elizabeth Caudle, $5. Don't be embarrassed. You're a survivor. This was earlier when you were showing your emotions. These are when these super chats come in. Straight up, you're a survivor of that crazy woman. So, be lucky you didn't fucking find yourself in a situation where you want to shoot your face like Jason did. Jill.
Yeah, it was close.
Chuck, you have lived the downside of what the rest of us laugh at. Very true. We laugh at these people. You lived through it. So there's something to be said about that. Objection, 403, $10. You're a great man, Chuck. Your kids will prosper and you will see in their success how great you are. Carla, $5 sends a sticker. Very nice. Thank you, Carla. Michelle, 1L. Number 2. We are a community and we love you. Don't you dare be embarrassed. And that's the truth. Don't be embarrassed. Susan Ryan, $100 and hugs for you and your children. That was so amazing. Thank you so much, Susan. I really appreciate that. Shelly Rocks, 211. She needs to be locked up forever with those ranky finger puppets.
Oh.
Yeah. You saw them on the ground. Rail and Fire, $25 is a mom. I'm glad you got your kids home safe with you, Chuck. And Skeptic, you're an awesome person for doing this GoFundMe for him. Wish I could give more. Hey, you didn't need to give more because we all came together as a community and we all chipped in a little and that got us over the top. And I want to say thank you again to everybody that was able to do that. For real. Thank you very much. Peter Rivera, $4.99. Chuck, you are a perfect example of a great father and a great man. I agree with that statement, Chuck. Angelina, $2 Canadian sends a sticker. 666 to NA says, I'll drink to that. I don't remember what it was, NA. But I'm about to, hey, you got a big super chat coming up, so I'm going to save a special shot to drink with NA. That's one of my good people. Like, I love that guy. And he's been around forever. He's been somebody I speak to on the side without having to talk on YouTube. Like, I really do appreciate NA. Alongside Bella Charge and Commander Darklight, those are like my 3 really close friends that have always been there. Even when I've had my own mental problems, mental health issues, dealing with crazy women and all this and that. Like I've had my friends I could turn to, and NA was one of them. So we'll take a shot with him in 1 second. Let's see. Betty McCauley for $10 says, keep going, Chuck. Happy birthday. You deserve your girlfriend. Absolutely. Carol, child of God, $5. Excuse me. Third super chat to keep Chuck Silverman safe and out of reach of team captain of the Twisted Twat Squad. There we go. I can't do 100. People 7 said earlier in the chat, people was like, he missed my super chat. People, I'm not missing you. I promise I'm not missing you. I'm here for you. No, I always go back. I try to do my best. Sometimes I do miss them. It's unfortunate. But I always try to make sure I go back and read everybody's. And I knew I would get to yours because I saw it. It was just so long ago. I just wanted to tell you earlier I didn't miss you. It was coming up. I can't do 100, but here's 8 plus 2, which is 9. Good job, people. Thank you very much. Otto.
Peeps is awesome. Peeps is awesome. I just want to say that.
But oh yeah, for sure. God Peeps. Damn it! It jumped on me. Otto, Chuck, I'm sorry I came in late. Chuck's not there. Chuck's not here. Legal fiction.
Go pee.
No, we can finally read the sign behind her.
What's the sign behind you say?
I want to read what that sign says. I've wanted all night long to read what that sign says.
I'm trying to get it. Here we go. It says death penalty. Line starts here. Right behind Chuck, you guys.
Yes. Can I'm getting in right behind Chuck. Well, actually, probably behind you and all the rest of the family. And then once the family's got their spot in line, I'll jump in next. And then Colin can get behind me, and then everybody can line up behind him. Everybody that puts a 1 in the chat right now is going to end up lining up behind us for your death penalty. If you hit the like button, you'll get expedited to the front of the line, and you don't even have to worry about the long wait. But if you put 1 right now, you're definitely getting the death penalty. I can't help you.
You know what? If you put a 2 in the chat, you're on my side and not Team Skeptic's side.
Oh, don't do that. Watch the boots.
So
the boots are about to start coming. Okay, so
let's see those 2s.
I want to say Legal Fiction has $9.99 for Chuck's Kids Beer Fund. So for the Kids Beer Fund from Legal Fiction.
They need a beer. They need a beer.
Goddess of Truth says, isn't chlamydia the disease koalas has? What did she do with koalas?
It's true. That is true.
I don't even want to talk about it. That's gross. AJ Harkness, $25 for the kids. My first time and probably last time catching a live stream. Glad it was tonight. AJ Harkness, thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. Straight up, I'm glad you caught it. Caught it too. Not chlamydia, but the live stream. We're gonna jump past NA's super chat to get back to it, because that'll be the last one that we read of the night. Mike Bowers, $1.99 for a Lindsay intervention with P. Barnes. Please. I would love to see that. P. Barnes is, you don't know who P. Barnes is, Chuck, and it's okay. You'd have to be in the
Who
sovereign.
Is P. Barnes?
He's a god.
Just Google it.
He's a god.
P. Barnes is the original god of
the original. Oh man, the original anti-sovereign citizen. And he tried to walk in on him. If somebody wants to share in the chat, one of the moderators, if you'll share in the chat, I'll play the P. Barnes clip on here. But I need the clip right where it's at the important parts. And I'll keep reading. Yeah, we're coming, Mike Bowers, coming. Phil Cordeau for 20 Canadian for Nicole and the kids. Yes, they will get that. IP Nerd 0.99 for just popcorn. Thank you. We'll eat the popcorn. Aaron, I actually have some popcorn in there. I can't wait to eat it. Aaron Van Omeren, $5. One step away from Lindsay.
Yes.
One giant leap for mankind. Absolutely. Absolutely. Elaine Oliver. Elaine Oliver, $2. Adderall milkshakes 3 times a day. Do body good. Another squid, $5 Canadian. This woman is what happens when mental health support is weak / non-existent. Probably. Like non-existent for sure. Mortimer Duke. She just can't help herself from being a winch. No, she can't. If she was useful at all, we'd call her a wrench, but she has there's no use in humanity for her. She's a winch. Chuck, have you considered starting your own YouTube channel? That comes from Diane for $5.
I have.
Nice.
I believe I could get a little momentum going.
Yeah, you could. You have some stories to tell, I'm sure.
There's some videos. There's some videos still out there.
Okay, hey, I got a clip real quick. Hold on. I got the clip. Oh crap, gotta find it. There you go. All right. Oh, I have to download it. Okay, that's not a problem. Give me a second. I don't mind having this piece of jewelry on my computer.
Treason for Skeptic.
Treason! I'll take it. Let's go, baby. All right, here we go. We're getting us some P. Barnes in the house. We're introducing Chuck to P. Barnes.
What was Colin's threshold to tell his story?
5,600.
We're at 54.78. We need
right.
$122 for Colin to tell his story.
All right, we're almost there. Let me get back here. Oh. All right. It's copying over, and now I can play it in a second. All right. There we go. So this is P. Barnes. So this is a sovereign citizen who's trying to get past P. Barnes' excellent defenses. And it doesn't work out well for him. We're just going to let it ride. Here we go. No, it's not playing. Oh, no. Okay. That sucks. All right. I have to play it. I have to get another version of it. Hold on. I'll get this. This is that stream fail shit that I'm really good at. All right. Here we go. Well, I guess not. I'll try again. No, it's auto downloading. Okay, well, we're going to have to just do it some other time, guys. Because I suck at this. And it's doing like, it's auto downloading. It's not letting me pick my settings. And it's making me take a MKV file. And what's it called? Doesn't work on MKV right now. Oh, wait, preferences over here, maybe? No. Okay, well, you'll just have to watch them on your own. P. Barnes. Actually, well, no. I could say I'll share it with you, but here you go. Here's P. Barnes' video right there for anybody that's like, a rookie, I know, I'm rookie. A bummer, I know. God dang, I'm going to do it then. I just got to figure out how to do it. Okay, we're going to worry about this later. For everybody that likes to fucking see me fail, you're getting a fucking class act of it. All right. I support you whether you stream or not, Skeptic says. The amazing Zalotl, which thank you. I appreciate that. Wojo for $10. My doctor want me to get a frontal lobotomy, but I told him I'd rather have a bottle in front of me. Yeah, okay. I read it wrong earlier. Ignorance can be cured, and that one just jumped. Stupidity cannot. By name and badge number, officer, please, for $5. NA with 20 gifted subs. Brother, you're really hitting me in the feels tonight, brother. You're hitting me in the feels. Palmaria Media, $5. Children need fathers. Fathers' rights movements. I can agree with that. Children do need their fathers. Commander Darklight, I was just talking about you. I was telling people how you're my other best friend other than NANA and Bella Charge. And what do you say? How you going, asshole? Exactly. This is the type of best friends I keep around. The best kind. And then Becca May for Chuck's kids. $5. I'm doing good. Commander Dark Life, 58 months. Been a member. And then we'll go back to NANA for his final super chat for $66.60. Hey, bud. It's been hard to catch you live, bud. Work hard or work and shit. Bud. I agree.
Between the GoFundMe and the super chat, we've hit Colin's goal. Colin needs to tell the story now.
Oh, yeah, we have hit it when you look at it like that. So
Yeah,
come on, Colin.
yeah.
You got to tell us what happened.
Story time. You can't delete this one, buddy.
I deleted it from my channel. Okay, all right. I want to try to be as happy as possible about this. Skeptic, set me up a little bit.
All right, there you go.
No, set me up for the...
Sorry.
I can set you up, Colin.
Okay.
I can set you up.
So, hold on.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? You know what? No, Skeptic, you fuck off, Skeptic.
Okay.
We have...
I got you, Colin.
We have another one. All right, let's go.
Colin decided to show up to the Lindsay Duneske trial on April 1st, 2025. Because Colin's a fucking real G. And he said, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm waking up early. I'm driving from way down here to Michigan. I'm not going to fucking dox you, Colin, because I love you. And he showed up to court. Colin showed up to court. He showed up to the 25th district. And he sat in the goddamn courtroom for the goddamn Lindsay Duneske trial. People knew about Colin. His celebrity superseded his appearance. They already knew that there was a YouTube giant in the courtroom. They knew. And Colin can't fucking deny it because they knew. This is where Colin jumps in.
Oh.
Come on.
Where have you been all my life? You are a hype man. You were so good at this.
I'm so hyped right now.
Yeah, you were okay, you have a reason to be hyped right now, but you were acting so nervous before tonight, and all of a sudden now you're this hype man. You're just going to say whatever you want.
Courage. Whiskey courage.
I love it. All right. I'm not going to tell you a lot of, I'm not going to give a lot of details. I said it once, and I'm going to be fair about this. I did something illegal and I got caught, so I'm not going to brag around the internet that I did something illegal and I got caught. I go to courts. I go to courtrooms. I visit judges. I know a lot of judges. I talk to a lot of people, judges, attorneys. I talk to a lot of people. Here's the thing that a lot of people don't know about me. I'm deaf. I'm deaf in one ear. I can't hear. And every single time that I walk into a courtroom, I have my phone recording, which is illegal. Can't do that. But I have my phone always recording audio every single courtroom I walk into. For whoever wants to know that, I delete it instantly. I take my notes and I do my thing. I walk into this courtroom. It was really strange. I've never been here before. The judge was a little weird. The bailiffs were a little weird. Everything was a little weird. Didn't think anything of it. I was there for a purpose. I was there for you. And I wanted to make sure that Lindsay Duneske stayed in jail. At the end of the day, that is what we wanted. That she didn't get released. Now, while I'm there, the bailiff puts his hand in my pocket. It was, I guess, again,
They
this
knew
is
about
weird. Yeah,
Your celebrity eclipsed you.
Yeah, it was weird though. I'm
And
not
then what happened
videotaping
after that,
anything.
though?
Yeah, what happened after that's the most important part of this. So, but I still did something that I shouldn't have, right? And that's why the story is really hard to tell. But and I said this at the very beginning of this video, where the judge called me up, and I had my own record on the judge's docket because the bailiff put his hand in my pocket, pulled out my phone, and he saw that I was recording. I was recording audio, was recording video. Didn't have anything, pointed at the screen. I wasn't doing anything ridiculous. I had my phone in my pocket, and I was recording the audio so I could take proper notes to continue this story. Now, the bailiff put his hand in my pocket, took my phone out, saw that I was recording, and that's a different story. But the judge called me up and said, like, I met you 10 minutes ago. You said you wouldn't record. You said yes. Why are you recording? And I just said, I'm deaf. I am, I am 100% deaf at one ear. I'm here because of Chuck. I want to make sure Lindsay stays in jail. So I am going to tell Chuck everything that happens in this hearing. And the judge just looks at me and said, we could do a lot of things to help you hear this hearing. You didn't have to record it. And I said, yeah, I know. I had it in my pocket recording audio. There's really don't really think that anything in my pocket would have been legible whatsoever. I'm taking notes. I have my notepad, and I showed him it, and he asked to see it. So he saw my notepad, and I was taking notes. And he's like, okay, all right. And then he said, okay, sit at the defense table. Sit there. We will go through this hearing, and then you can go back to Chuck, Charles, and tell him everything that happened. But the main thing that happened during this was what I said earlier. When the judge asked me why I was there, and I said, I'm here for Chuck. And he asked me what case, and I was like, well, Lindsay, he has a PPO against her. She went to Florida, and she came back, and now she's back. She got another charge.
But not Florida, Wisconsin. Wisconsin.
Wait. Well, then I just lied to the judge because I told him Florida.
Yeah. Well, it was an honest mistake, but it was Wisconsin, not Florida.
Yeah.
But
we support you, though.
All right,
yes,
well, thank you.
100%.
No. That's from Estevan Chapman, $4.99, directed at Chuck.
But anyways,
I was being serious. Estevan Chapman, thank you for the super chat. We support you, Chuck.
Irregardless, the judge held. He listened to me. I told him what was going on with Chuck's case. And when Lindsay fired her attorney and started pleading for bond, the judge used what I said to him as a reason to hold her without changing the bond. So, I really hope we can get this footage. And it's good because he
if I'm getting the footage, I'm putting it out.
No,
how
if
not
you put it out
how not
before
to
me,
act you. How not to act in
You're talking
court.
about the body cam?
Yeah,
Body
of
cam.
Colin getting thrown in torture cuffs and
shit.
run through the dungeon.
I wasn't thrown in torture cuffs. I wasn't.
No,
thrown in torture cuffs.
you can't say that because then Chili will disown you. You can't be one of Chili's angels if you don't say that you were put in torture cuffs and thrown in the dungeon.
Yeah, you don't know anything about me and Chili. Chili and I were friends like 2 years ago. Like, yeah, we're gonna be okay.
Well, okay, so so ultimately he almost got hit with contempt, and but he made it out of there alive, and his information that he gave to the judge actually helped keep her in jail, which is the ultimate goal. Keep her in jail so she doesn't fucking harass Chuck. And they said check the GoFundMe. It's over the 5,600. So you were going to tell the story regardless. There you go.
So you got the story.
All right. Just found this stream and don't know the whole story, but if Teen Skeptic is vouching for you for this, then I'm in. Thank you, Jonathan Albert, $10. And then there was somebody else that had a fucking funny ass. Somebody said something really funny. Albie. I have to go back and find it now. Thanks a lot. I was going to say Chuck, but I found it. It's right here. Basically, it was directed at Colin, and the super chat is, show me on the doll where the court's contempt touched you.
Here and here and here.
I can't.
Hey, that wasn't me. I could never be that funny. It was
R.I.P. Colin.
Hey, somebody said, did I miss part 4? A few people asked that. Because y'all don't go looking every day to see what's new from Team Skeptic. No, part 4's out there. Yeah, you probably missed it. That was when she was in jail. It was from a couple of videos ago. If somebody wants to put the video for Lindsay sitting in the seat in the chat, I'd appreciate it. She don't have to, but I definitely appreciate it, so I don't have to. But yes. Okay, so we have a shot to take for NANA. Because longtime friend, big time supporter, and he went over the top with a $66.60 super chat. So we also have Palmyra Media for $5. Oh my God, sparks flying with Colin dragging ass hard. Oh my God, it wasn't even bad. I know. Love those kids and don't ever let her live in your head. That comes from I Like My Stupid Life for $2.99. That's a really good thing to say. The kid should always be your focus, Chuck. Don't let her in your head. Don't let her live in your kid's head. Not even free. You make sure that she's trying to get in there. She's got to pay. Make her pay with fucking going through the courts. Force that parenting time through, supervision until she's proved that she's not crazy anymore. And the problem is you can't. A flower doesn't change its colors. You could put on sunglasses. It can start to bloom and look one way, but it's always going to show its true colors. So the moment she starts acting like a crazy fucking see you next Tuesday, take the kids back and make sure that she never gets them again. And that's really what I hoped in your life, because I don't think she'll ever change. I think she's too old, and she's like Chili. She's too self-centered. She doesn't give a shit about anybody. She'll care about the kids as long as the kids are part of her life. But right now in jail, the last thing she's thinking about is the kids. Last thing.
Well, I just put my video list in the chat, and we're talking about Law Talk with Mike, T Spicy T, Shiz Happens, Sovereign Citizen Encounters, Team Skeptic, Patrick J. Darcy, Colin Definitely Not Cromwell,
Pegleg Finance.
Pegleg Finance.
Shout out to him.
And yeah, a lot of people have covered this, but I just put my link in the chat. That's every video so far that we found. Check that out. There's the link. I'm putting it in the chat right now.
DeBro, $20. Chili versus Lindsay cage match. I'd love to see that, but Chili has a weak knee and heart. He has knee tendonitis and high blood pressure in his kneecap, and he can't fight. What do we get if the GoFundMe goes over 6K? Nothing.
I'm taking the kids on vacation. I'm taking the kids on summer vacation.
If it goes over 6K, then I'm not doing well. Oh man, it's close. I could do.
I was held in contempt I was held in contempt.
I could probably do
a 5,600 story. I'm not doing a 6,000 story. I don't have anything else.
I could probably do.
You are though. You are, Colin. You're already there.
I could probably do the mankini on the next stream. Probably.
We're 58.83 guys. 58.83 out of a $5,000 goal.
I don't want to make a promise to do a mankini stream because I know if I promise they'll never let me live it down until I do the fucking.
The internet needs this.
You know what? No.
No, the internet does not need this.
Screw that. Chuck, you needed this. You had a great night, and I love the fact that you came out of your shell. You really came out of your shell. it took me confident in myself. It took Team Skeptic doing a live stream that he hasn't done in months. And I just...
Shit, almost a year.
Yeah, take back all the embarrassing things that I did tonight. Tonight was about you. So I am so glad that you had a great night. You're enjoying yourself, and that's what tonight was about. So I'm glad that we
thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Honestly, Colin and Skeptic, you didn't have to do this. You didn't have to go this far, but you did. And I want everyone in the chat, like this fucking video. But thank you. Thank you, everybody. This is too much. I don't know what to say. It's too fucking much.
Well, Cheshire Cat for $2 says I missed a super chat. So, and also we have a shot to take. We have a shot to take. Come on now. We'll have to take one shot for NANA. Longest time supporter.
Hold on. I thought I was done drinking. I thought you guys made fun of me enough when I was drinking on stream, but apparently we're taking
No.
Where is Chuck's link? Terrapin 30. It should be the pinned comment at the top of the live chat. Chuck, you're a superhero to your kids. Never forget that. Actually, let's all make it about Chuck right now. BS, I just kicked 125 to hear this story. Wait, what? What happened? Oh, is he saying? Oh, he's talking about for the story for Colin, I think maybe.
Well, you know what? If you kicked 125 for it, maybe I'll give the entire story. But no, I'm not going to. No, it makes me look so bad. I was telling contempt of court. We're not doing that on stream.
Colin,
cheers.
Almost.
Cheers to the chat. Cheers to the chat.
Colin, Skeptic, I fucking love you guys.
Woo!
Oof. Yes.
Good whiskey.
Whiskey Saturday.
Yes, whiskey Saturday.
This is why I don't drink. This is why I don't drink on stream.
Yes.
You may have missed the super chat. Legal Fiction says for $4.99. No, I didn't.
Chuck for president.
Esteban chat. Oh yeah, Chuck for president.
Yes.
Becca May, $5 for Chuck's kids. I don't think I read that one. I'm thinking I did that one. Missed that one. Come on, if I missed somewhere else, chat, tag me if I missed something else. If I missed your super chat, tag me. I'll go back and find it. And I
promise you guys, these kids are gonna have the ultimate summer vacation. I promise you. I will upload the video proof.
That's awesome. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna walk ourselves out of here. Let's see. It made it to 6K. Look at that.
Wow.
Wow. I believe you are mine, says Hillis Mallory. Oh, Mallory. Yeah, absolutely. Let me put you on camera. Give me 1 second.
Put me by myself.
Go ahead.
Everybody. You guys are fucking amazing. This is a dream come true. It's a fantasy come true. I mean, who wouldn't want this opportunity after a horrible breakup? But this is more than that. This is supporting me. It's supporting my kids. It's giving me peace of mind moving forward, a little bit of safety and security. Colin, Skeptic, everybody in the chat, from the bottom of my heart, from my kids, from my family tree, 1,000 generations forward, thank you. I couldn't do this without you. It was a lot to ask for help. It was a lot more than I'm used to. And thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Skeptic. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for giving a shit about what I had to say. Thank you, everybody. I love you guys so much. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. And it was a pleasure, honestly. You know, I like helping out people, and you seem like every like, who's saying that? Who's saying man?
Bring her on. Bring her on. Bring her on.
Nicole, come here.
Because I heard
Apparently the chat's going crazy for Mankini.
Watch your Mankini, dude.
Yeah, I know.
And she wants to see it. She wants to see it. So
if you had seen me in a Mankini, I'm like,
is it readily available? Is the question everybody wants to know. Is it in a drawer?
It is right.
Two
No,
rooms away in a drawer.
It's right back
Nobody
there.
wants to know that.
It's right back
It's
there.
right back there.
I'm not
Top
even
drawer,
kidding.
left, top center.
And I'm not even kidding. It's like right back there. All right, for Hillis Mallory. Hillis Mallory said that I missed their super chat, and I don't think I did miss this one because I think we had an actual discussion. $2. Is chlamydia a good name for a girl? Once again, Hillis Mallory, I will give you the best advice I can possibly give you. Do not name a girl chlamydia, even if it's spelled Clemidia. If you can
Colin,
put in two
Colin,
E's.
this is not okay.
No, it's not.
Colin,
It's not
this is
okay.
not okay. No.
Skeptic is trying to be as nice as possible, and I'm like, no, don't do
There
it.
should be an 800 number we call to report this.
So the last time I did a Mankini stream, here's the problem. It was Halloween. I had ordered some Mankinis to come in. One Mankini said it would be here by the next morning, but it was not going to, shipment delayed. So I ordered another one real quick and it got delivered. So I was rocking the Mankini on stream. It was also Halloween and I didn't think twice about it, but I got a knock at the door and I thought, oh man, my other Mankini must be here. I was on stream and I was like, hey guys, I'll be right back. Give me a second. And I go to open the door. Now keep in mind, I know better. I'm not trying to open the door like this to an Amazon driver. So I'm kind of hiding behind the door, but you can see what I'm wearing. You know, you can just tell kind of. And I look out like this and there's no delivery driver there. And I look down like this and there's a couple of young kids standing there trick-or-treating. And I looked up and their father was like, their parents were standing behind them. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm in an internet show right now. I have to go. And I just shut the door and walked off. And then I thought to myself, wow, that was probably something I shouldn't have said either. Because that doesn't like lead anybody to believe that I'm live streaming on YouTube. If I'm dressed like that, they think I'm doing something else on a live show. So there's some trauma there in my life for wearing the Mankini. So, but hitting the 6,000, we don't. Hey, no, you know what? No.
But if you want to,
I appreciate my audience. I appreciate my audience.
Whoa. You said you hit 6,000. 6,000 tonight?
Yeah, on the GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Oh, money wise, I thought you were saying you hit 6,000 people in the live stream.
No, there's 18 or 1900. That's it.
I got really excited for a second. Like you hit 6,000 people here.
No, only skeptics win and where. Calm down, just in case. DK, calm down. We have the Danny Red Meeks for $1.99. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But yeah, like I guess hang in there, Chuck. Much love your way. That comes from Tina for $19.99. Vegas baby girl member, 43 months. Mr. T and I have missed you. I've missed both of you guys as well. Ronnie C, $20. Chuck, you're an inspiration to us all. Keep up the good fight, Chuck. Stand up against her.
Thank you.
And let's see. I think that's it, right? OnlyFans win, says Coffee Zombie. Mankini Fund for $4.99.
Yes. Yes.
I can't say yes. I can say I'll think about it. And so will you, man.
Do it.
Legal fiction. You'll be thinking about it too. Everybody thinks about it. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. The Goblin Snatch. I know. I swear I thought it said Goblin Snatch, not Golden Snatch. That was probably my dumbest moment of the night, is looking over and reading somebody. I was thinking in my head, she's such a Goblin Snatch. And then I saw it over there. It was like, some Goblin Snatch. And I was like, oh, shit. They're reading my mind in the chat. And then I was like, oh, wait, he said Golden Snatch. Does she have... Because it didn't make sense if you say it was like, why does every guy like her? Does she have like a goblin snatch or something? No, that doesn't make sense. Golden does, but I saw what I wanted to see. What I wanted to see was goblin. So, Midgie the cat. Oh shit, what's up, Skeptic? What up, Midgie? How you doing tonight? Mankini, let's go. God, maybe, yeah, we might have to do a Mankini. This one's not a new t-shirt. This is a previous t-shirt, but it's a good guy's t-shirt. with Chucky, it's because we're the good guys in this situation. And we stick up for our fellow good guys like Chuck. So,
yes.
Rose to the occasion. While you're reading shit, you told me to DM you about something. I did. That was like 2 years ago. See it. Hey,
All right.
If last summer would have said, last summer would have said, I DM'd you 2 weeks ago, I would have known that was a lie. 2 years, I believe, because I don't usually respond. 2 years, it's a good amount of time. I'll think about responding there. So last summer. I love you too. Mankini. Let's go. Nikki Birch. I miss Dog Detective. Where's Dog Detective been? Rody Ray. Answer that for me. Team Goblin Snatch. Subscribe to Colin. Yes, subscribe to Colin. Friends till the end. Absolutely. Ah, yes, my Dark Light. My friends till the end. Win, Team Skeptic. Also for Kate. Kate always wins. Let's go, baby. Good to see you smile. It's good to be smiling. Man, I always have a great time when I live stream. It is what it is.
We'll do it more often.
I know. I should, but what do I live stream about? I have nothing to talk about. Nothing.
There's plenty to talk about.
I know. I'm
So
just
much.
kidding. I'm kidding. Hell yes.
If I can live stream every single night, you can live stream once a week. I'm just saying that.
I know, but I get hype. I do stupid shit. Sex dances.
Well, do your damn sex dances and do your hype things, whatever.
Nah.
I don't care.
The sex dance. People can't watch the sex dance anymore. That's been retired.
Well,
Paula
you just brought
Scotland
it up,
says, I
so-
forgot his last one. What? No. When did I forget that one? I'm finding you, Paul. Oh, there he is. So, oh, yeah, I did. Sent you my contact details on Insta. I missed your lives. Might come with a surprise for Chuck and Nicole. I missed that one. I apologize, Paul. And you're one of the good ones. I wouldn't have missed you on purpose.
There are so many people. Like, Nicole wrote down everybody on the GoFundMe, and it's 2 pages front and back.
Do you want to say thank you?
Can I?
Yeah, absolutely. And then we'll
Can I
do
try
that.
the auctioneer voice?
You can try to do anything you want. But
Melena B, Dorothy Sarah Sheridan.
Hold on. Take your time. Take a deep breath. This is the thing you got to do. Take a deep breath. Make sound. You have to sound like you mean it. And I know Skeptic and I know you mean it. But you got to put it out there like you mean it. So Skeptic's giving you the platform to say thank you to everybody. So take a deep breath. Take 30 seconds. Say it like you mean it, because we know you do. Skeptic and I know you do. But make
Colin?
everybody that just donated to you know you mean it.
Colin, are you listening to me?
Well, I just said that, so yeah, I'm listening to you.
Heather, are you listening out there? Colin,
I don't know if she's still here.
I hope she is, because Colin, you are my emotional support human. Your voice, you bring me great comfort. I've been listening to your videos. I became a member of your channel, believe it or not. Your videos bring me great comfort. Your voice, just your persona, your energy. I can't thank you enough for your time tonight. I can't thank you enough for your time overall. You are, from one human being to another, you are an amazing person. And I want to thank you. I want to thank Skeptic. You guys didn't have to do any of this. You guys could have said, fuck you, you dumbass. But you didn't. You listened to me, you empathized with me, and you gave me love. And both of you and everybody in the chat, everybody on the GoFundMe, everybody everywhere, you didn't have to do this. And I acknowledge that. And I love that. And I love all of you. Thank you so much. From one human being to another, I can't thank you enough. For me, for my kids, for my family. This is everything. This is the biggest part of this story, is your love, your support, your help. Thank you. Drunken bromance. Fuck you, Doncaster.
Yeah,
no
no.
drunken bro.
Hey, I believe that
This is
shit
real.
too.
This is real. I've opened so much goddamn trauma in the last 24 hours. I deserve a
Wow.
drink and I deserve to fucking get it out. Fuck you, Doncaster lass.
Let's go,
Fuck
Doncaster. Woohoo! Let's go,
man.
baby.
Like,
No, I'm with you,
this is real.
Doncaster.
This is fuck you, Doncaster. I love you, but fuck you. This shit is necessary.
All right. So we have one more super chat, 2 more super chats that came in, and we're going to close it out because it's been a great show, and I really appreciate everybody. Cheshire Cat, I love you, Cheshire. We have Elizabeth Caudle for $5 says 1-800-STD-cure. Lindsay's behind bars, so yes, we have a cure for that, behind bars. And then I like my stupid life for $2. Send a heart. We send hearts back. I like my stupid life. Chat. I'm gonna let each of these guys. Well, I'm gonna let them say bye. You guys have a spot to say bye. I'm also gonna put a time limit on it of 7 minutes apiece. So
Then I better go.
Colin,
Melena,
hold on. No, Colin. Oh yeah, no, you're fine. Hold on. I forgot you have the to say thank you to everybody. Because you have 100 people. So go ahead and read out those names and say the thank you.
Melena B. I don't know how to say your last name, but I love you. Thank you.
Hey,
Dorothy,
just say,
Sarah,
how about this?
Sheridan.
Hold on. Do the first name and last letter. So that way, in case, because sometimes I don't know how much information GoFundMe puts out. So do first name, last letter, and they'll know.
For sure. Jeanette S. Vera E. Nall. Jessica Hutchinson. Gail D. Aaron I. Scott M. Paula C. Heather R. Tony B. Michelle C. Laura M. Michelle D. Bruce T. Lindy C. Dawn S. Wendy M. John W. Philip C. Stan H. Catherine Bratton. Fuck that. You get your last name said because Bratton is cool.
You forgot.
Anna B. Jason M. Jerry B. Benjamin O. Sarah E. That's just one page. Robert B. Kimberly R. Robert William Smith. Cheapskate Panic. Dorothy. Elizabeth. Danielle. Lorraine. Nicole. Elizabeth. Heather. Jill. Stu. Jennifer. David. Michael. Fuck Michelle. Michael. Jessica. Isabel. David. Daniel. Nancy. Anonymous. David. Francis. James C. Kylie B. Diane M. Michelle D. Elizabeth C. Again. That tells me there's 2 of them. Paula G. Derval Martin. Sequoia Oliver. Dino Z. Kelly. Mr. N.L. Hancock. Susan R. Chandra D. Kimberly K. Diane Schaefer. Francis Perry. John Johnson. Theta Coker. I'm saying last names. Laura L. James R. Krabby Patrick. James F. James R. Samuel S. Dale R. Darren S. Tamitha or something. Darren S. Renia Bond. P.A. Barry. Diane Dahl. Drew T. Bree H. Karen C. Christopher T. John K. Carla. This is too many people. This is fucking overwhelming. This is crazy, you guys. This is crazy. My kids, myself, my family, thank you. Thank you so much. I will sleep at night knowing that my lawyer is paid. There are still cases that need to be filed. There are still things I need to do to protect my kids. And this ensures that I can not only take care of what I've done so far, I can clear my name with my lawyer, but I can also do the things that need to be done going forward to protect my kids, to make sure that everybody is safe, healthy, happy, and as good as they can be. And I can't thank you all enough. That was every name. No, there was David F. There was James C. Kylie B. Diane M. Michelle S. and Elizabeth C. Yes, so many pages. So many people. It takes a village, and thank you, God. I have Skeptic's village. I have Colin's village. I have an amazing community behind me, helping me, loving my kids. I can't thank you all enough. My heart was beating out of my chest starting here. I had a couple drinks. Obviously, I'm a little loosened up.
Oh, you're good.
But-
You're good. This is okay. I've
but-
done this many a times. You're well within skeptic standards. Trust.
Everybody here, every single one of you, people who couldn't donate, people who just watched, people who commented, people who put their love out there, all of you, thank you. This is a dream come true. This is validation. This is therapy. This is love. This is everything
Chat.
that I needed to support my kids, to continue on this life, to do what I need to do to make sure these babies are okay. Every single one of you, thank you. Colin, Skeptic, there's no better way to say it. I love you guys.
Shiz is Crazy Village too.
Shiz,
is awesome,
Sovereign
yeah.
Citizen Encounters. Patrick Darcy, Tease T. Everybody who covered this, everybody who shined a light on this dark, nasty, evil fucking shit. Thank you so much. There are more. There's probably 10 channels in this community that have covered this case and that have covered Lindsay and that have covered this story. And I can't thank you all enough, honestly. Like, thank you. Thank you so much. My kids, myself, my family.
Well, all right. So we have a few more. We have a few more that came in. $2 for Bree Durant's. Matthew Bringer gave $20. Says you're amazing. Jelly Beans, $10. Love you guys. Sorry I'm crazy late. No, you got a lot to catch up on though. And then I like my stupid life again for $2. Says nothing like the gilded golden snatch. Goblin snatch. God damn it. Nothing like the golden gilded goblin snatch. I get it. I got it right that time. But I think that's where we're going to be to end it tonight. I do think that's where we're going to end it tonight. Thank you, Chuck, once again for coming on. Come back to this video. There's going to be people leaving crazy comments, showing support. If you're out there still watching, I expect 1,118 comments to follow this video when we put it down. Y'all are the ones that stick around. It says, yo, Chuck, this is my message. I heard your story. This is my message. So
I'm going to look at all of them. Everybody everybody subscribe, give Colin, give Skeptic the love that they deserve. These guys are fucking amazing. They're doing a very good job highlighting very important things. Everybody, if you haven't liked this video, if you haven't subscribed to these guys, give them all your love because goddamn it, they deserve it. They're putting out the work every day.
Down with the AI slop. Give it the down vote. Don't leave a comment. Just give them the down vote and move around. We don't need AI slop. We need commentators like myself, like Colin, that are willing to get on there and put their actual opinions behind their face and their voice. That's what we need more of.
Put their fucking liberty on the line. Put their freedom on the line.
Yeah, and I still support like OSG, like Old Squishy Gardner and all them. They're the original people. But now we got all these AI slop channels. Say down with AI slop. Just the 3 buttons. Don't recommend this channel again. They don't deserve it. They're not really trying. They're just doing everything through fucking AI. Fuck that shit.
Skeptic, this is unprecedented. This is a whole new fucking genre of video. Nobody's ever done this deep dive like this. We see the body cam, we see the court videos, but we don't see the behind the scenes.
Oh, I know.
We don't see the whole story. This is honestly, we are creating history. We're breaking new ground, and you two are doing it. Like, this is new. And everybody here in the chat, everybody listening, put a fucking 47 in the chat. If this is groundbreaking. This is new. This is better than Netflix. This is better than everything you heard. Put a fucking 47 in the chat. Let me see it. Because everybody knows this is the future. You guys are doing the future. You're doing amazing work. Look at Melissa Love. 47.
There you go, baby. There you go. Now,
there we go.
Colin,
there we go.
Colin, would you like to say anything before we get out?
I don't have anything to say.
All right.
This has been an awesome night.
All right. Go ahead.
Look at these people. Look at everybody. Look at the fucking love. I love you guys. This is amazing. You guys might be used to this, but for the common fucking person, this is a dream come true. This is amazing.
I appreciate it.
Colin, Skeptic, you guys are fucking used to this, but for the regular everyday Joe Schmo out there on the streets, this is a genie out of the bottle. This is
Cherizad. Cherizad put in a big donation earlier too. Thank you, Cherizad. Sorry, I just saw the name come across.
Yeah, I'm feeling.
And Durval. Yes, thank you. But not Chuck. Colin, do you have anything to say before we get out?
No, I don't. First off, it's Scheherazade, not Cherizad. It's
That's what I said.
And Durval is awesome. Yeah, no, that's it. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I do apologize for some of my actions, but yeah, I don't drink, so we had some fun tonight. Cheers.
You don't apologize for anything.
Amen.
All right, so I think
Skeptic.
that's both of them. I guess it's my turn to say goodbye. I love you guys. Y'all know that. Let's make sure no last-minute super chats came in. People like to harass me with last-minute super chats like Cheshire Cat. $1.99. You're very welcome, Chuck, and drink, bitches. Absolutely. Can we all take... first off, do you have it in you to take one more drink, or do I need to take this one by myself?
Yeah.
No, I will do. I've got a sip left.
All right, he has a
whether
sip
or not
left.
I cough it all over. Whether or not I cough this all over myself, I don't know. But,
Just do it off
I will
camera.
do it.
You got this, Colin. Yes.
All right. So one more time, I really do have to give it to my big brother, who would have been all about saying fuck that fucking AI bullshit, and he would have been right here fighting with Chuck against the stupidity of the sovereign citizen, and that is my big brother Schrödinger's cat. This is that one last super that we haven't. I don't fucking stream a lot, so I don't know who brings up his name and all this and that, but every time I do stream, I always have enough people to remind me to bring up his name and mention him, because I believe in this one saying I heard. I don't know where it originates, but you die twice in life. Once is when you pass, and the second is the last time anybody ever mentioned your name. So Schrödinger's cat, this is my way of keeping your legacy living on and ensuring that there's just at least one more day where you live on in the hearts and minds of the people in the chat. For those that knew him, knew that he was one of the coolest, greatest dudes. And I'm telling you, he'd have been here, Chuck, fighting with us over this fucking Lindsay Duneske broad.
Yeah.
So shout out to him.
I want to say one thing to before you stop that. His name is still spread amongst all the channels.
Oh yeah.
Small, new, everybody knows who Big Cat is. So his spirit does live on.
Well,
for every channel that I watch, they know who he is.
For sure.
So it is not a dying spirit. I just wanted to say that. I apologize for interrupting.
No,
Cheers.
no problem. Cheers. Good whiskey.
Yes.
All right. Now Commander Darklight threw another 20 Aussie dollars in and says, "Shut down the stream, asshole." My man's got a point. He does have a point. So my chance to say goodbye is right here. Just to come on here and go, I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming together. You know I would never ask you if it wasn't important. And this is important to me. This fight. So thank you for helping me. Help the people around me like Chuck. And thank you to Colin and Shiz and everybody else who's picking up this fight too. So thank you very much. We'll see you guys at the next one. Oh, let me fix my chair so I don't fail. All right.
Yeah.
So if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike. But don't forget to leave a comment below and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss any of my content.
This is Colin, and I'm out.
I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out. And then I have to hit. I don't have this part. Yeah, I don't have this part.
Play the music. Play the music.
Everything up to this part, I can't help but fail right here. All right.
Good night, everybody.
Deuces.
Later.
All right, so we're good.
Play the music.